I was wondering.
Hello, welcome. Hello. It's midnight, and I'm Liz, and I'm joined by my partner in crime, Therese, or at least partner in true crime,
over there,
and Amy from Prolax Knitter, and Joan from Mom and Evan, and our dear friend Tina from Awenith Yarn and Fiber. See, Neil, I know how to pronounce it.
We all do crimes too.
And welcome
she's
to
the
Monday.
best sponsor for the podcast that doesn't podcast.
I mean, if
Make
it's
sure
working,
you use your code SoFetch for 15% off this month.
so fetch, that makes me feel old.
That was for Neil.
Yeah.
Amy, your
Yep.
room looks amazing.
Look, I'm not in
It
bed.
Yay. She's not in bed.
It's very cool.
You people are no longer in my bed. Sorry.
There are really good things about some things are good about your kids moving out.
Yes.
Well, what's really stupid is technically we didn't need him to move out for this to happen. It was just the push to do it, because what we ended up doing was the house is technically 3 bedrooms, but it had like a whatever room. I don't know what it was supposed to be, but we called it the man cave. And it's not really a bedroom because it doesn't have a closet, so you can't technically call it a bedroom. So it was open space. So we had it walled in when we moved in. Oh, I do hear the scratchiness now. I don't know if that's me. Hopefully that's not me. But the younger one was always in the man cave because that's where the computer is. And I was like, why don't you just move your crap in there? Look, you're always in there. Why don't you just make it your room? And then that frees up a room for me to have a yarn cave.
Which is clearly much more important.
Much more important. So if and when the older one comes home from his temporary house caretaking job, he can move in his brother's old room. So, and then my husband's happy because all the yarn is out of his sight. So.
Yeah. I'm in my son's old room, but I still need to move out his furniture so I can put in my shelving. But we'll see.
Be careful, Amy. When you get your own little yarn cave, your skeins tend to multiply.
Well, there's not much actual room to put them in here. After I got everything in here, I was like, wow, I don't have a lot of room. Because that corner is the Let Them Live donations that I still need to organize. They're all just currently stacked in boxes and stuff underneath John Mayer there.
Really weird. Sorry, it looks like nobody's actually watching us, which is weird.
Oh. Are you sure we're live?
It says
It
end.
told me we were live.
It says end stream, so I would assume that meant we were on.
It told me we were live. It popped up on my line and said Night was
weird.
Was live. No,
Weird.
No one cares. There's no one cares. Since no one's here for me to beg, I need more.
I'm looking at it on my phone. There's comments. They're not showing.
Right.
Oh, there they are. Now they just popped up. That's so weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Hello, people. I'm glad you're there. Oh, now
feel free to help me increase my pile of donations back here.
Yeah. Since I don't have a lot of knitting to show, like none, because it's a project that I can't show. I thought one of the things, if people wanted to talk about their favorite tips and hacks and things for knitting and crochet, things you picked up along the way. That's after everybody shows who's got things they can show. Like, Joan, what are you making?
I am starting my second Moga sock.
Yay.
The first one, and I am literally casting on.
Yay.
Not that I'm going to get them done on time, but
you never know.
Excuse me, sorry. I got a cough today all of a sudden. So,
Tina, what are you doing?
I am working on the sweater that I didn't finish for the Knit with Joan. I just have not had so much time to knit this summer, but I did also I just listed a new yarn in the shop. This is the Makeover Monday yarn. So this is called Norma Jean after Marilyn Monroe.
Oh,
Ooh,
he's
that's
killing the
pretty.
pinks lately.
Yeah, let me make her big. Hold on.
Make it
Halloween queen.
You know,
There.
because some are blind.
Hi.
There.
There we go.
Is that pink and purple?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's pretty.
Pink with dark
Gorgeous.
blue speckles.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Thank you.
Been
That's
killing the
super-
pinks.
Dang it, Tina.
All right, make me small.
But that's why there's a code. You get a percentage off if you
That's
use
right.
the code. Just saying.
Tina, do you want me to start saying your code on my podcast? I podcast every week. Just
You can-
saying.
Tina's like, I'll just be a coupon code whore because the podcast I'm supposed to sponsor never freaking podcast.
I'm a stand-in for two sisters and some yarn, so here's Tina's code.
I can do that.
You could do that if you want to.
That's why I started saying it on here because I'm like, well, it's half the podcast.
Yes, but if we let her start rambling out, it doesn't force her to have another episode before the end of the year.
True.
Allegedly,
To-
I'm going over there next week. So to record.
Uh-huh.
Believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
We should probably
I have
check-
no plans, but I don't know if
We-
she'll come up with plans.
Yeah, we'll probably need to check with you on Telegram. You know, Amy, I'm not going to let you out of this easily. You know, you have a yarn cave now. You could podcast alone.
I could, but then it would be two sisters. Just be me.
She's
And
You
I'm
could-
here.
You could just say, my sister's missing right now.
She's missing.
She'd be like, look, you. But I did tell her, I'm like, now you could come here if you don't want to, like,
Exactly.
set up. If you just want to throw your stuff in a bag, of course, it's actually more work to throw all your stuff in a bag and lug it. Because then you got to put it all in the bag, then you got to bring it in there, and then you got to lug it home. So
We miss you, Amy. We would like to see an episode,
Yeah.
but no pressure.
yeah. But look at my cool hat.
It is very cool.
no mediums.
It's
The
medium
mediums
hat.
died.
Little,
It is a-
little,
Medium's hat.
yep. It's all about the
Big
medium.
mediums died, and I started a second one.
Woohoo.
I think
I
I
have
have like
that colorway.
six,
It's really pretty.
6 to make or so.
I hope you don't get tired of looking at it.
Nah. It's very bright in the sun when I knit in the car with it. And I was like, ooh, it like glows.
It's a fun colorway.
That's like great.
Amy, did you see the yarn I got to make another coaster?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. And I think you're right. I think his head was bigger. Because you made his head bigger, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's
I
better
can-
with big
I
head.
can go get him if you'd like.
If you want to show him, but I need to remember. Neil, help me remember to correct that. Make sure how many rounds are on the head.
Okay. Yeah.
People,
I
people are
will-
loving Amy's room.
Yes.
Thank you. It was
Very
a lot
nice.
of sweat.
job.
A lot of sweat.
And Johnny's in there.
And I hung the calendar that Groucho is in on my wall. You just can't see
Oh,
it. 'cause
heck
it's
yeah.
fine. 'Cause Groucho is a calendar girl now.
She is.
I
Um,
did purge. I did majorly purge. So Wombat, who loves to do her charity knitting and crocheting, will be getting a box.
Okay.
yes, and then once we finish podcasting, she'll be off into her own room that has the air conditioner in the window.
Yeah, it is toastier in here, I was gonna say.
And mine's the opposite. I feel like I need to go put on long pants.
Oh
Well,
no,
this
mine's super
room
hot.
gets like all the afternoon sun, and I didn't. When we bought this house, I did not want the backyard to have afternoon sun because we like to grill and whatever, and I'm like, and it's just so flipping hot. But I also did not think, that also would maybe mean the front of the house would have the sun. I should have gone for an east-west situation. I mean, a north-south situation instead of east-west situation.
Us too. Our west
But
is
it's what I
yeah.
got. So,
Oh, I don't know.
our west is the living room and our bedroom. So until we got better air conditioning, it was rough.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go get my kitty cat.
Tina, show your sweater.
My sweater.
Oh man.
Oh wait, let me make you
That's-
big.
Oh, that's so pretty.
I want to see the color work.
Wrong one.
Oops, sorry. Sorry. There's things on my screen moved.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love that.
Thank you. So I'm working on the bottom part right now, the ribbing here. I think I'm gonna go for like another inch or so. I like longer ribbing.
What's the colorway right above the ribbing?
This one, This
Yeah,
is-
with the greens, with the pops of green.
that's where the wild things are.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's very.
Color work is so cool though.
It is.
Thank you. It's really addictive. I couldn't stop doing it when I was doing the yoke. I was just like, one more round, one more round.
Speaking of color work, that's my knitting tip. If you're doing color work that is not small sections repeated on your chart, put stitch markers every so many stitches, different color stitch markers, and then on your chart, write down the color stitch marker next to where it would be, so that if you need to go back and find your place, you can look down at your work and say, oh, this is the green, and then there's the red, and that's where it is on my chart. Because I found out the hard way that you can lose your place very easily if you do not and want to pull out your hair and throw things. So mark it on your chart, and the multicolored stitch markers make it so much easier.
Well, speaking of wanting to pull out your hair and throw things, I have a knitting horror story to tell. So this is the sparkly sweater dress that I've been working on, and when I split for the sleeves, and like you knit, you put the stitches on the scrap yarn, whatever. I miscounted on the first sleeve by 6 stitches and didn't realize it until I was at the end of the round, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm short by 6 stitches!" So I had to go all the way back, recount everything, then put the yarn back on the needles, then unknit stitches, and then go all the way back to the first sleeve. And I was just like, it was horrible. It was a freaking horror story.
And it was already take 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once she gets that white dress done, she's going to wear it to every possible occasion ever. Oh, it's semi-formal. I've got a sparkly dress. Let me wear it.
The grocery store, the post office, the drugstore.
So are we all doing at least one tip?
Sure. Or more if you have them.
Well, my best tip is the Finchley graft instead of Kitchener.
Oh,
There's
I
the
don't
what?
know that one.
I know that one, but can you just use it on socks, or could you use it on a tube?
It's best on socks because you have to do it inside out.
Yeah, I couldn't do
Project
it on a
has to
tube
be
then.
inside out to do it. So that's a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, that would not work for what I was thinking. But I've seen Roxanne Richardson does a video on that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What's it called?
The Finchley graft.
I've never
It's-
done that.
It's so much easier than the Kitchener. So much easier.
Really?
And your toe looks better.
Is somebody writing these down?
Well,
Watch
That's
it
what
go.
I'm
Good
saying.
idea,
Tips and
Amy. Why
tricks.
don't you?
It's up to people. No,
Good.
me and Joan have to do enough writing down spreadsheeting. We are taking the night off.
I know Neil's gonna fire me because I haven't updated it.
I'm sorry, do you get a salary? Because none of us get a salary. So
Look,
I don't think
oh,
he
I
can
don't get
fire
a-
you.
I'm gonna
No,
dock your pay.
He may tell me he doesn't want me to do it anymore because I've been remiss in adding things.
He
Okay.
would never.
Please. He's lucky you've done what you've done. So he would
Here
never do that.
Here's my Finchley graft toe. And
Wait,
see
let me
where-
make you big.
okay. So there's no little bumpies on the side.
Oh, nice.
So
I
Yarn
do a
giving me the
star toe.
munchies.
what?
The yarn is giving me the munchies. I want to
Like Cheetos.
You know, my husband really loves these socks. Really loves them. So they're going to be his camping socks, and he's excited to wear them for Halloween.
Yay!
Nice.
I see him and all I think is Tiger King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you think
Well,
of Garfield too.
I just thought they were really neat for the Moga cow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So.
So I do have one thing I can show, which is my knits and white satin octopus that I made a few weeks ago and never showed.
Oh yeah.
And he's tiny, but
Oh my goodness.
I need to get craft wire to make his arms stick.
Make
to
him
the tail.
big. Can you make him big, please?
Sure.
Yeah. Remember, blindness.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I need to get craft wire to make his legs stay in place.
That is so cute.
Thanks. It's
What's
a
his
pattern.
name?
I haven't come up with a name for him yet, so if anybody would like to make submission, that would be lovely. I've had the
Oh.
pattern for 15 years, and one year when my kids were little, they had a group of friends they hung out with, and I made every kid one, but each one had a different Halloween costume on it. Like my son had Darth Vader had a helmet and a little lightsaber and a cape, and there was a mummy, and then I made a Frankenstein, and I made all like 7 or 8 of them. And each kid
I
had
got a
a
name for him. Joe, because he's grabby like Joe Biden.
Okay, Joe the Octopus. I did not knit the swatch on the toothpicks this time because they were splitting. So I had to knit it on needles and put it on there. But
That's such a cute idea, though.
Yeah.
thanks. I wish I had a picture of it. It's on one of my old iPads that I can't access.
Mm.
So, but yeah, I made each one had their own little, there was a mummy and a ghost and a witch. And my son got Darth Vader because that was his Star Wars days. You know, once he realized he finally forgave us for the fact he couldn't go to the Jedi Academy instead of regular school.
Yeah,
I
my
made
kids
so
were
much Star Wars stuff.
My kids were Star Wars. No matter how hard my husband tried to train them to be Star Trek.
Mine were both because we watched both. But my son's more Star Wars. And his 2 roommates are into Star Wars. Like his one roommate, she had not watched any of the movies. So they got to introduce her to the movies in the order in which they thought they should be watched at. And so now she's hooked. And for Halloween, the 3 of them, my son was Qui-Gon. Or no, he was Obi-Wan. His roommate was Qui-Gon. And then his other roommate, she was Anakin. And they had their lightsabers that they got at Disney at Star Wars Land because, you know, you got to spend a fortune to have fancy lightsabers.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, my son used to work in the store that sold the lightsabers before they got the super fancy ones.
Mhm.
And he said there was this little boy there one time who was putting together his lightsaber, and he picked the color of the bad guy. And so he was telling him, you know, like, oh, this is the good guy. This is this, da, da, da. And the guy, he said you could see the realization in his eyes when he realized, oh, I'm a bad guy.
Aw.
So we used to joke when my son used to play Star Wars,
Mhm.
SWTOR, the video game. You could play either Jedi side or Sith, and they were all different types
Yes.
of characters.
Yes.
And he was playing Sith, and he was like leveling out to the top levels of all the Sith characters. My husband's like, you know, maybe you should do some of those Jedi characters, you know, with the good traits and all. It's like, no, I really like playing the Sith characters. You know, they're the bad guys, right?
Well, it could be that there's not as many people playing the Sith characters.
Yeah.
So he was able to level
Maybe.
more.
Maybe. I don't know.
Mine likes to always be the Sith character.
Yeah.
Amy, I got my kitty cat.
There he is.
Aw,
Yeah, bigger head's definitely better.
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
cute.
So I'm going to crochet another one for Amy so I can make notes as I go.
Well, don't take too long because I have to give Neil the final pattern. I already.
Well, yes, ma'am. I will get right.
Please. I mostly just need to remember what you did with the ears and how big you made his head. I think I remembered and figured it out.
The ears, I think you were going to add another stitch up here to make them pointier.
Yeah,
So you
but you put yours farther apart too, which made it more kitty cat like. So
Right,
I put that in the pattern.
Okay, because these are the original ears that you had.
Yeah.
So they kind of look like I want to say chipmunk, but that's not the but
Like
see,
a
they don't
mouse.
look like kitty cat ears. They look more
Yeah.
rounded.
They look
Yeah.
like Winnie the Pooh's ears.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will get on that. My husband has my phone. He's talking to our son, and I don't have the pattern with me right now. Oh, I could get it on my thing.
I think I know how to make a pointier. I just need to actually
Okay.
do it. Write it down.
All right. Liz, Liz and Therese, may I ask for a favor? Can I show my viewers this bag that I did not finish because I'm horrible?
Sure.
Here's what the outside looks like.
Treats and I aren't used to being asked. It's usually, it's so
you know,
polite of you. Usually
You
people
notice
just
I went ahead and
Told
told
what to do.
I was like,
when
wow,
Joe's
what
here,
are we
yeah,
doing here?
when Joe's here, she just determines, and then we go from there. But sure,
But anyway, so here's what it's going to look like, and it's got the little green stripe there. And
I like it.
Wonderful.
I'm kind of waiting to see if people like the green stripe or not.
I
I
do.
love it.
But it was so busy. It needed that green stripe.
Yeah.
So, okay, thank you for indulging me.
Sure.
Thank you for your consideration of this matter.
So,
I'll say aye.
I do have one other thing I can show, but
Sure.
it's not a project. I got some of my yarn for my coffin quilt for Anne's quilt.
Oh yeah,
I-
I did a coffin.
You did. I chose
One coffin.
non-coffin like colors because I'm just leaning into the geometrical shapes, but I got some
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
just dual tones because whatever I don't use for that, I can use in hats. So
Cool.
Like
I haven't
marble
started it
cotton.
because I have the one project to finish and then I can start it. I'm getting there.
You finish projects before you start new ones?
No, but this one is time sensitive, so I need to finish it because
I was going to say, who are you? Do I know you?
What magic
someone
is that?
someone I know might be very
What show
unhappy
is this
if
about?
it's not ready at a certain time frame because
Yeah.
so
I did make this progress. I just have to get more flowers.
oh yeah, for your blanket, your wedding one. Let me
Oh
show
my
you.
god, that's so pretty.
The wedding bouquet blanket.
I know. Those are cool.
Oh
But I would
my
never
God.
fold it right.
Well, you just grab it. All you do is grab it in the
I
middle.
know, middle. I know.
You just grab it in the middle, go woof, and then woof, and then it's
Oh my
flowers.
god. I
So
love it.
pretty.
That's super cute.
So now I got to find like a vase to put it in. Ooh.
Love those
Yeah,
colors
that'd be
together.
We're looking at John.
Oh, there you go. You want to do that again? Want to do it again, Trace?
That's fine.
Well, oh, you mean so she can get a look at John over there? Is he our official mascot now for Knit Night?
It can be. I'm
Maybe
cool
he'll
with
write us a theme song.
There you go.
Let's get on that, Trace.
Somebody on Twitter contact him. You never know.
Well, I haven't been doing much lately. I've just been in a funk. But this is one of those things where you will trip over something every day when you don't want it. But as soon as you want it, you will not be able to find it anywhere.
Yep.
So this is an old whip, and I couldn't find it. Every year I can't find it. Well, I was in there and I was sorting out fabric and messing around with fabric, trying to get some sojo. And luckily, the smallest of my cube storage units came crashing down to the ground.
It threw it out.
It threw it out because
Here
this
it
was
is.
behind it.
Here it is, Therese.
Yeah.
Here.
It was like, I'm back here. Come find me.
Yeah. So that was fun. So I have a sock. Oh, it should be this way because
That's
this
so
is how old
pretty.
it is. It's top down.
Ooh.
Which I
Oh
don't-
wow, you don't do top down.
I don't do
That
That's
is
cute.
That is
Oh,
really.
wait, let me make you big.
What's the yarn?
Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
The
that's
yarn
super cute.
is Gingerbread Stripe by Abby Grasso.
Ooh,
And the
That's
red is Palette in lipstick, I
ooh,
think.
you can get those done in time for Christmas.
Well, yeah, now that I found them,
cute.
12 Christmases later or whatever, it's been a while.
Yeah,
See,
but
it,
the
was
thing-
it just wanted you to get ready for your next make along.
Yeah, you can
This-
finish them and then you'll have the needles again.
The yarn's all beautiful in there now because I had to put it all back.
Do you want to come do that for me?
No.
My room is a disaster.
Mine
was
fell.
Accident.
I got a big basket that I'm going to put in all the yarn I need to make projects for the rest of the year, things that I know I need to do, like gifts. And then I'm going to put away all the other yarn.
That doesn't
So
work.
then well,
See,
I'm hoping if it's within sight every time I come in the room, then it'll force me to.
that was a fun theory. I had that theory too at the beginning of the year when we were all like, okay, let's make our plans and clean out our bags and blah, 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 blah. So I thought, when I did the whole great count the yarn thing, which I will not ever do
This
again.
is the year we're gonna do it.
So I'm like, oh, I like this yarn. Oh, I forgot I had this. Oh, I have this. And so like they're in project bags, like right over there, all hung on my little tree, which sat in my bedroom all year. So until last week, they were all in my bedroom, perfectly inside of my eyeballs every single night. Did I pick up any of them? No, not really.
Oh, Debbie, I think those purple crown, are you talking about on Amy's blanket? Those are roses.
They're flowers. Yes.
Well, I'm hoping if I at least
need to
put the
grab it
stuff
again?
for gift yarn.
Well, I need people to stop getting married and having babies too. So that would help.
yeah.
But that's not gonna stop. So.
No worries here.
Yeah,
I'm done.
my kids are not close to anything like that. So
I wish my kids were, but they're like, don't worry about it. It's not going to happen anytime soon.
it's okay. Mine are still in their early 20s. So
Enjoy
that's
the pre, the married life, young adult life with no babies. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
Well, my kids are in their 30s,
Well, still.
and I'm leaning towards 70, so they need to get me. But I have a grand dog. So.
Debbie says she wanted to know about the crowns in the chat. The crowns in the chat are for people who comment the most. You get experience points now for
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
you do.
Oh, yeah,
So
I've seen that before, but I figured it's something I didn't need to worry about.
It's weird. I don't know why they're doing that. It's like they're
And I
trying to get people to comment the most or something.
I guess.
And ours is also not doing the @thing.
Oh,
Some of
really?
them, like Carrie's channel, a bunch of them, it has @ and whatever your username is,
Uh-huh.
which is super annoying too.
Hmm.
Does she not use StreamYard?
She uses StreamYard.
Yeah.
It's a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Weird.
We can't just leave well enough alone without the works. We have to constantly mess with it and make it better.
And here's more ads. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Like Joan, I don't know if your podcast is monetized, but you have ads.
I know.
I know.
I
So I'm
never
like,
liked
look, if
it
people, feel
because
free to skip because I'm
I
not
don't get
monetized.
any money from that. So
That's what's bullcrap is they shouldn't be putting them on there if you're not getting any money.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Well,
but no, they haven't given me any money. So
not at all.
do I have a lot? Is it really annoying?
No, but it's probably at least one or two. Well, the
I
longer
haven't
episodes
had-
you might get more, but
I haven't had any ads with hers, but
I've seen worse.
Well, I
Oh, yeah.
I pay for the premium YouTube.
Oh,
I don't know how
yeah, I
long
do
that's
not.
gonna
That's
last.
true. My husband does do that.
But that was one thing that was like, look, it's worth it to me to not have to watch ads because I watch YouTube all day long.
Right.
So,
I
That's
could
what
have
my
used that
husband's
last night.
attitude.
I decided to stream the 1997 Fleetwood Mac show from the Chain tour. And I was like, every 2 songs there was an ad. I was like,
Oh.
God, at least it thankfully let me skip. Every time it did let me skip. I'm like, okay, that's not,
yeah.
But when it won't let you skip, I'm like, ugh.
That's infuriating.
I mean, it doesn't seem like I should have ads since I don't get paid.
You would think, but I heard quite a while ago they do that. They'll put it on there just to do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh well. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, everyone.
I don't know.
No, you're cool.
I sent Tina a screenshot the other day. I was watching the Netflix documentary about The Biggest Loser, and I paused it, and it was like, what was it? An ad for Lazy Boy, and the guy's like eating chips and watching TV. I was like, that's like the best ad. Or sometimes I'll be watching like anti-MLM videos, and it's like an ad for Mary Kay or whatever, and I'm like, dude, talk about not knowing your audience here.
I know. It's
So those, you know what? I'm like, fine. Some of those I'll let them play. I'm like, what the hell? I'm not let her get her money.
Oh, let's see.
Hi, pirate. Or no, that wasn't pirate.
Pirate.
Hi,
No,
pirate.
Pirate's
that was,
not in here.
That was that Calvin.
Yeah. Pirate has been a brat today. My husband didn't take him for a walk this morning because he wanted to get out before it got too hot and mow the grass. And so he fed Pirate, and Pirate refused to eat because he didn't get his walk first.
Oh my.
You may be just a little bit spoiled, mister.
Well, you know what they say with toddlers, they'll get hungry and eat at some point.
Yep.
You know, he, more than any other dog we have had, is like having a toddler.
I think it's that breed. Because I tell you what, if Lucy doesn't eat her breakfast, guess what? It's her dinner. That food sits there all day.
And my kids learned that the hard way. When your
Well-
cereal that's been sitting in the fridge all day because you wouldn't eat it for breakfast and then you wouldn't eat it for lunch and then it's your dinner, then sometimes you can out stubborn them.
Well,
I
my
gave
husband
that up.
put his he doesn't wear a collar, he wears a vest. So he put his vest on him to take him for a walk after he got done mowing the grass, and he hurried up and went and ate his breakfast. It's like, you are too much.
Well, my husband did that because my son would ask for something, can I have a sandwich or can I have this? He would eat 2 bites and then want something else. And so it was to teach him, you pick what you want to eat and you eat it. You don't get to eat anything else just because you changed your mind halfway through. It only took him once to actually get with the program. My daughter was more stubborn. But
I've noticed with Lucy, and it's because we don't eat at the table every night. Like stuff might be going on or whatever, but like almost always when we sit down at the table and we'll say the prayer and you'll hear chomp, 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 chomp. It's like she knows when we sit down and say the prayer that it's time to eat dinner. And I'm like, ma'am, you can wait till we say amen, okay? Look. And my husband's like saying the prayer.
I love it.
maybe she thinks she needs to have it done before you're finished the prayer.
And then when she's done, she sits there and stares at me and waits to see if she's going to get anything. And sometimes she does.
Yeah. So anybody else have tips and tricks?
The main tip I learned when I first started was when you're watching videos and stuff, like don't worry about how they hold anything. Don't worry about, just look at the tip of the needle or the hook and the yarn. Don't worry about how they hold it and whatever, do whatever's comfortable to you.
Yeah. And don't let somebody tell you you're holding it wrong.
Right.
Your stitch is coming out the way it's supposed to.
Right.
They don't get to tell you what to do.
Right. And take pictures of your work. Oh my goodness. I love when my stuff pops up on Facebook when I first started learning. It's like you realize how far you come.
I have a weird tip. If
We like
you
weird.
are, if you're making something that you may not remember how to do it later, record yourself doing it.
Oh.
Because my temperature blanket, I had forgotten some of it because it's been a while since I worked on it. And I had done that tutorial. So I went back to my tutorial.
Yeah.
Nice. That makes sense.
Also, if you see unique pattern stitches or patterns or whatever, take a picture of it and then look it up later because you won't remember.
Nope.
You think you will, but you won't remember anything. 'Cause I did see the orange shark, though. Did you guys see the orange shark they
Yeah.
found? Had some weird pigment
Oh, wow.
thing. Xanthus in it, some kind of weird pigment thing. So I thought he could be mascot for his Moga. But it wasn't during Shark Week, sadly.
It's
No.
the year of orange.
Clearly.
Every year is orange.
Well, then maybe that means Baltimore's going to win this year.
Come on.
I said maybe, not likely, but
Not
maybe.
like 0.007% chance of.
I'm thinking one of the Ohio's may win the Super Bowl. You never know.
Cleveland.
Well, they have Sanders now.
They got Kenny Pickett now.
Yeah. And my poor little Saints, they just it's gonna be a rough year.
I don't know. It's preseason. You can't tell.
Well, my two favorite teams are the Saints and the Angels, and neither one of them's doing good.
Yeah. I mean, it's start of the season.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
the Angels are never going to do better until they get a new owner. There, I said it.
No, it's
Hey,
true.
the Saints tied yesterday.
Yeah, they tied, so that's better than losing. So
They
we'll
tied
take
in
it.
preseason.
We'll take it.
No, we don't. That was pathetic.
No, Amy, no. You do not get to talk if I can't see your face.
I'm just sitting down. I was getting more Topo Chico to refresh myself. We have 3 quarterbacks, Joan. 3.
I know.
Cleveland has 5.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. I think we actually have like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
You said that.
We have got the oldest man on the planet who actually in training camp doesn't look that bad. And then the other one and the other one. So we have 3 plus the guy that never ever plays.
I'm waiting for all the quarterbacks and the Raiders to get hurt so that they have to call on their owner Brady to suit up at halftime
Oh,
someday to come out and play.
Please, no.
That better not happen. I will be
Okay.
so aggravated.
This may make me very unpopular, but when they start talking about how wonderful Brady is, I
hate Tom Brady with a passion.
thank
I do too.
you.
He's no
So-
Terry Bradshaw, okay,
Exactly.
I used to
or
get,
Eli Manning.
I'm sorry. I think
Come
my
on.
Drew Brees was pretty awesome. I
He
miss,
was, but you know,
but you
And
got
you
I
can't
think he was a better human than Tom Brady. So. What?
love you, Joe Bob.
Joe,
He can't
Amy
talk
can't
to us
talk.
like,
She's putting it in the book.
All right, it's in the book.
love you, Joe Bob. We miss you.
Love you, Joe.
Joe Bob, I just sent you a package today, so it'll be there soon. 2 weeks.
Ooh,
Soon.
Yeah.
that'll be exciting.
Emily, if you're watching, did you get your package?
I don't know if she's watching. I think she might have
Okay.
had plans tonight.
Emily, if you're watching, I still haven't mailed you your package. Sorry, it's over there.
Emily was on a streak there.
I know.
Was.
People, you
I
need
need
to enter. You never
I need to mail
know.
something tomorrow. That reminds me. So I need to do that. Get that ready
I
tonight.
mean, I put like one Shark Week entry. And I won a prize on Shark Week. Like
You're
I
the
was the most,
handpick of Shark Week.
I know, I was like the most apathetic I have ever been for any make long because it was just a shit week that week.
You were
And I
having a
was
rough week.
I was having a rough week, and I was like, I'm just done. It's done. I said I was making a baby blanket. Fine, I don't care. Don't even count it. And Anne's like, I'm still gonna count it. And I'm like, you don't even have to count it. Whatever. I don't care. She's like, I'm still gonna count it. And then she's like, you won. And I legitimately won. She didn't cheat. She said, DK picked the number, and I'm like, okay. So see, you just have to enter.
Yeah, I did this spinner. You know,
Yeah,
I
you
love
did it live.
that because you can, you
Thank
can
you.
make the names not be alphabetic, and
Yeah,
be
yeah. You could shuffle
random.
them all up and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I made it as random as I could, and
Yeah.
Emily won fair and square,
Yeah.
even though her name was spelled wrong by me.
Mine
I
was too. Miss
I spelled
Deb.
somebody's name wrong too, but
I'm
anyway.
sorry.
I want to thank Emily because she's adopted my alias name when she says it on her podcast that Amy and Tabitha came up with.
We French it up.
Yeah, my French name, which my husband laughs at. He thinks it's hilarious.
One time in the last, like since I've known you, we had to bid on a job, and it was some kind of store, and that was the name of the store, but pronounced the correct way.
Yeah, clothiers.
And I could not for the life. I was like, every time I said it, I said it. I'm like, I'm glad we didn't get the job because I'd be saying it wrong like all day long.
I don't know. I've been watching YouTube trying to get my mojo up knitting because there's nothing like watching an insane person get arrested at Walmart to make your day.
That's what I was.
I have to tell you.
You
Yeah,
know,
I'm not going to say where Harrison's currently living, but it's close enough. But it's like 30 minutes. If I told Joan in private, she would know. And when he said when he first went to the Walmart, because it's much more country than our suburban area, he was like shook. He was just like, I was like, oh, you spoiled little suburban white boy. You just don't know.
well, my son, when we moved to this part of town, there's a different population than another part of town. And the first time we went to the Walmart here, instead of the hair salon, they had a wig. There's a wig store.
Yeah.
And he's like, Mom, why is there a wig store in
Yeah.
Walmart? I'm like, because that's what the clientele wants. He's like, why do I feel like I'm in one of those videos that you watch? And he was looking around this Yeah, people have no emotional regulation. I don't think it's mental illness necessarily. They just don't know how to regulate their emotions, and they act like toddlers.
Mhm.
And the ones who steal with their kids, those piss me off the most.
Yeah.
I mean, these two ladies had told the kids to push the carts out, and the kids told the cops that. The kids were like, "We're sorry, we know it was wrong, but our moms told us to do it." And it took a long time for them to convince the moms to admit that, because they were going to put off felonies on their little kids instead of admitting that they told them to do it.
Jeez.
I'm like,
Some people should not have kids. Period.
yeah. But some of the crazies, like, oh, I've sent Therese a couple of them.
We sent each other. Look at this one.
I'm like, the screaming, oh my God, and the yelling, and don't touch me, and you're under arrest. No, I'm not. I'm pretty sure the handcuffs say yes, you are. And the why? What did I do? What did I do? It's like you just you're drunk and you hit somebody with your kids in the car. What do you think? Oh, I watched one. It was an interrogation of this guy. I'm not sure which state, but he had agreed to meet with a 15-year-old young man,
Lovely.
and he's a politician,
Oh,
Look.
nice.
and he
Keeps
was
getting better
crying.
and better.
When he's
He
in the
is.
interrogation room by himself, he's begging God to save him.
Oh,
And then when they're in the interrogation, blew my mind because he was talking like, it was all like a politician, like it was all porn's fault because watching porn led him to want younger people.
Oh my!
And he was talking to them like he could help them, figure out how to stop these things. And then, he's confessed. I mean, he's admitted he's gone. They bring in an FBI agent, and the FBI agent comes in. I hear you've got some issues and that you need some help for, and I specialize in this. So what kind of help can we get you? And he took him at face value. So he's going through all these things. So let me get this straight. You feel like you're more attracted to younger people. This guy's like, yeah, he goes, there's got to be some kind of therapy. He goes, well, I get it because, there's different levels. There's different levels of people who just talk. And then there's levels of people. And the guy's just going on talking to the FBI agent like the FBI agent was there to get him therapy.
no, my goodness.
Like, dude, you were so stupid.
I know how we can help you. We'll send you to jail.
Yeah, I think he was a little shocked at the end of his whole wanting to get therapy and help and helping them because, the laws need to change. And the FBI just, technically porn is not illegal. So,
Yeah. Well, adult porn is not
yeah,
illegal.
well, and he kept clarifying that to the best of his knowledge, he never watched any with minors. But,
The best
they
of
weren't,
your
they weren't buying that.
Yeah.
But he was so stupid because he's talking to the FBI agent like the FBI agent's going to decide what kind of therapist he gets. Like, dude, really?
That's your buddy.
No, they weren't his buddy. It was clear they were kind of disgusted with him,
as they should be.
as they should be. Exactly. But some of the ones Teresa and I've watched were just insane.
Oh,
Did you watch
shameless
the
plug
one
for
with the
Stitch
old lady?
Stoppers.
What's that?
Stay
Oh,
golden.
Stay golden.
Shameless plug for Stitch Stoppers.
Oh, did you want me to show what your bag's going to look like for someone on the
Yes.
lanai?
Yes. It's gonna be part of the big grand prize. There'll be an August prize, and then there'll be a grand.
Trace, did you watch the one with the old lady who had slapped the kid in front of they arrested them in the dispensary?
Sorry.
The crazy husband.
These people.
He's like, you can't slap somebody. They were hurting my dog. It's again. Like, but you can't slap a 6-year-old, lady. And then they tell them, the husband who's like, you're hurting my wife. They tell him why they're there, and he's like, but they're our neighbors. It's okay. Well, clearly your neighbors called the police on you because you slapped their kid. So I guess they're not okay. And this other one I watched, the guy had hit a bicycler with his car and left, hit and run. And they tracked him down. The bicycler was going to be okay. He was in the hospital, broken leg. And they go to the guy's house, and first thing he says was, I'm pretty sure I hit a deer. And they're like, well, why didn't you stop? Well, I thought it was like a pothole, but then my mirror went, and I thought, well, it must have been a deer, and I didn't go back. And the cops are like, come on, let's not go there. We know. Well, was it somebody on a bicycle? So clearly you did know you hit somebody on a bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they were taking him, they wanted to take his phone to check to see if he had, and his wife had the phone, and they said, well, you can leave your phone because you don't need it at the police station. And he says, can I have my phone real quick? And she said, no. She was so pissed at him because he admitted he'd been at a bar drinking before he hit the bicycler. So and she wanted to know who he'd been at the bar with.
Yeah, my husband is a bicyclist, and it terrifies me. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. My son rides a motorcycle sometimes, so
yeah.
show your bag.
Oh, here's this is going to be the bag for summer on the lanai.
Ooh, wait, let me make Joan big.
I don't need to be any bigger than I already am.
It's so pretty. The colors are so bright.
Rainbow fish.
Ooh, what? So much stitch.
Amy asked me for a bag.
Sorry.
Finally, been waiting for her to ask me for one.
Well, I was watching something and I'm like, is it rude if I ask her for a
No, I have said before that if someone is having a knit along and they would like a bag, please let me know, and I'll
Look,
be
you
happy
were
to
raised
donate.
in the South too, ma'am. You know I can't just assume. So
Anyway, so this is what the top will be, and that's what the bottom will be. So as soon
And
as I
remember,
get my
people,
Super cute.
you don't have to finish your summer on the lanai project to be entered.
Hi, Liz.
You just have to tag me. Hi, Liz.
Hi,
I'm
Liz.
sorry. Sorry. I don't know. It's like the names keep swirling around on the bottom of my screen.
Oh,
And now
no,
Joan's
that's
gone.
It's like
are we all spinning
Joan's
for
name
you?
was on this side, and then when I went back to do, I'm like, okay, but it was me, and her name's now on the other side. It's
okay.
like
No more making people big.
it's playing musical chairs.
But that sweater looks lovely on you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
It's
it
my
does.
flex sweater in Tina's yarns.
Yeah.
Ambiosis. What's
Antibiosis.
Anabiosis? I was close. But isn't it pretty color?
That is pretty.
That's pretty.
Super pretty. So, but it's crazy.
Yes. Thank you, Joan.
You are welcome.
It's very nice.
And the offer stands for anybody who is having a knit along. Just let me know what you want. Oh, I mentioned to my listeners yesterday that after I retire, I may start an Etsy store for bags. And
Yep.
I got a really good response.
Do it.
Yeah. I think you should do it. I just don't know. It's been so long. I don't know the
Yeah.
ins and outs of Etsy anymore.
Well, I'm going to have to figure it out.
Oh, I love those fabrics you got for bags.
Thank you. I told you I would make you a bag too. And she poo-pooed me. So,
Her bags are very nice.
I mean, they're not professional. They're just simple little bags.
We're at the races.
But, I'm not doing it to get rich. I just want to be able to keep buying cute fabric.
That is the gateway to most people's Etsy shop.
Yeah. So
That was why I had one, because I was like, I want to do stuff with fabric so I can keep buying it. And
Look at her. Oh,
yeah.
And then when I closed my Etsy shop, I sold most of my fabric to Molly Klein.
See.
yay. My dude hit a home run.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yay.
Let me see how bad the Angels are losing.
That's my dude. That's my boy. I've turned into one of those old ladies, like, clearly not young anymore, but that's my boy,
You're my boy, Blue.
My favorite team in baseball is the Angels, and who's ever playing Houston? Hate Houston.
I don't like
Orioles
baseball.
took 2 out of 3 from them this series, so
Thank you. I
you're
appreciate
welcome. One was almost a no-hitter.
it. I know.
And then yesterday was 12-0. Pretty good.
It's irritating me so bad. Let's see.
So when
I
is
did
the-
see that 70-yard field goal the other day.
the field goal that was like ridiculously long.
Yeah.
Yeah, 70 yards. Huh?
Yeah.
When is the orange make along done?
End of September, I think.
Now,
September
see,
30th, I think.
the spreadsheet says the end of August, so I need to look.
Oh.
Oh,
Let me
I haven't
look.
even started yet.
Let's see.
Hey,
Where's orange? It's mine says September 30th.
Well, I could be
What
wrong.
does his little graphic-y thing say? Or did he say? When's the white one done? Is that one done yet?
No, that one is also
Jones is done.
30th. Yeah,
Okay.
same.
Knits in White Satin is September 30th. And I thought I had one here for Moga.
Mine's done September 1st, right? Isn't that what I said?
Mhm.
I think that's what I said.
And what do people have to do to enter yours?
You just have to.
And how do
At
you
this point-
submit?
At this point, you need to just
entry?
hashtag me on Instagram. But if you're not on Instagram, I have a Telegram group for the Summer on the Lanai if you would like to be in that.
Oh, I
and-
don't know if I submitted mine. I don't know.
I know I have you on there a couple times.
Oh, okay.
But the more you tag, the more entry. Every time you tag me, I'm putting an entry in. I'm just writing on a spreadsheet. So you don't have to finish, but it should be like summery, Golden Girls-y, 80s, pastels,
Oh,
not puritanical fun run, perhaps, colors. Just right, pastel-y, What would Blanche wear?
opposite of the
Yeah,
pure.
opposite of the puritanical fun run. And opposite of the white along.
The white.
I want some color.
Yeah,
I
we
have
can't.
Information, 50 ways to sleeve your pullover.
Oh God.
1226 to 214.
1226. Oh, meal.
Yeah, remember he was
Because
starting on your
remember going to
birthday.
Boxing
Remember?
Day. Yeah. Because he'll be home on Boxing Day doing nothing. That's why he said start it then.
I'll be home doing nothing. So that's all cast on.
I hope I'm home doing nothing.
Okay. Moga does end September 30th. So I was
Okay.
wrong.
So I have time. Okay. I got a shot.
Got a shot.
I got a shot too. I might as well start working
You
on
get
yours,
your
Amy, and
shots.
fit this
Yeah.
one.
Because do you think, internet. Because I saw a really, really cute pattern that Brianna K designed. She makes cute crochet patterns. And she's taken the wheat stitch and she's done a bunch of stuff with the wheat stitch. And
I saw
you saw
that.
the pumpkin, the wheat stitch
Mhm.
pumpkins.
I was looking at like the sweaters and stuff that had
Yeah.
the wheat.
I want to do the blanket and the wheat stitch, but I was like, ooh, I could
Um,
crank out a couple of those
Nick-
pumpkins.
Absolutely, Joe Bob. Gold would be appropriate for the Golden Girls.
Absolutely. Gold is Blanche all day long. And then
And to be fair, like Amy's going to tell you no on any color.
She'll get written up.
look, if you could take black or white or gray and incorporate it and make it, I believe you can. I believe in people. I am not a strict dictator like Ann Pinkava. So
Joe Bob, I would love for you and I to be on the same show sometime.
That would be amazing.
They have Joe and Joan.
yeah, I had
We
to
could rule
aggravate
the
her in
world.
chat last time.
What's that?
When she was on and she wasn't feeling good and she popped in, I was only in chats. I was only
I
able to
know.
aggravate her. I haven't properly aggravated her besides text lately.
I think she works like 90,000
I
hours
know.
a week.
Mhm.
I just send her a text. I'm like, she'll answer me when she answers me.
Yeah.
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 I had to put my Pizza Hut order in because I have coupons, and that's what's dinner tonight. Because I'm not cooking.
I
No,
love
Calvin,
pizza.
not for you.
Pizza.
You can't say the P word around Calvin. His
Because
ears, his ears are perked up right now.
Are they really?
Mhm. He loves him some Pizza.
oh, Joe
Yeah.
says absolutely.
We could
We
have
could
Joe
take over,
squared.
Joe. I know we have it in us.
Have Joe squared.
Joe, send me pictures of some of your makes so I can update our intro for the show with actual things that we've made instead of
Random.
generic stuff, random stuff. So if you get a chance, just put it in our Telegram chat. Pick different pictures.
Should we all do that?
I don't know. Let's see if we get any pictures.
You're making up the rules as you go along, so
I am, but everybody has all these fancy intros to their shows and stuff, and we need one with our actual makes. So
You know what
My
my
intro
fancy
is my
intro
business.
is? Hi,
well,
that's Denise, the big sis. I'm Amy. I'm the little sis. It's been episode 2
but
of
we like
2025.
Yeah. We've been doing it for 50 years, but it's episode 15.
And she's still going to show you a sock and go like this and point to it on the back. I'm like, right here. This And you make it the same way every time. So I don't think you have to explain it every time.
My intro is my business card with music. That's it.
Well, I just look at Shauna, Stitches, and Neil and Tabitha, and I think we need to up our game
Yeah.
because, you know.
What's he doing?
Oh, Shauna should have a new video out tomorrow.
Oh, yay.
It's her last
I am
collected
not
on the
upping my
stock
game.
along.
It's
As
the
my
song.
Instagram says, low expectations will suit you well here. So I am not. The shit show that you see is the shit show that you get.
Yes,
So,
but then you can come on our show and chat and have fun. And,
yes.
you know, in between the times when you podcast.
I mean,
Like once
that's
a
a
year.
lot of times.
In the between times, you know, like in a Mad Max. In the between times.
Look, I've decided to just embrace it. It's like Sherlock, okay? You just have to like you get excited for then the next one, and then 3 months later there'll be one.
Exactly. So yeah, so I was getting tired of them doing all these weird remakes of things that don't need to be remade. But like Basic Instinct, why do they need to remake that?
Why is there another Freaky Friday?
I know one was
Friday.
way enough. Well, they said it took so long because they had to wait till Lindsay Lohan was old enough to actually have a teenager.
Oh. Okay, but still, why? Why do we need to keep doing this?
Because God forbid they should put out something original.
Whatever random sorcery is making them switch bodies. How about we stop doing whatever that is?
How about they come up with an original idea?
You know, the most creative people can't have anything new.
Yeah, I mean, part of the problem is they want recognized IP because they think people will go watch it. So it's less of a risk for them to put out a sequel to something as opposed to going with something new. Whereas the audiences would say, please give me something new instead of ruining something I already like.
Right.
But, you know.
I have very high expectations for Spinal Tap 2. I'm crossing my fingers.
I'm hoping.
Because it's the original cast. And even though he's woke-tard, it does have Rob Reiner directing it, so I'm crossing my fingers. And I found out, I forgot that they had filmed it in New Orleans. And part of the thing is that they're having a concert in New Orleans. And part of the joke is that they're having a concert at the UNO Lakefront Arena. It's not like one of the main concert halls thingies. But there's like scenes from the concert. I'm like, doggone it. I wish I had known like that they were calling for extras. We could have gone.
I know, right?
Thing.
I saw Annie in her video. She got some film of them filming the new Spider-Man.
Oh.
In her video, she walked by where they were at a street blocked off.
Cool.
So, but yeah, I just wish they'd stop remaking things that don't need to be remade or things that don't need to be musicals. Well, I'm sorry, not everything needs to be a musical.
Well, not everything needs to be live action. The cartoon served me well.
Right.
I don't need to see live action.
Right.
Yes, because.
So there, I said it.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Well, everything is just. I watch on Instagram. I watch all the throwback stuff. You know, stuff from the TV shows or music videos. For the 80s, most of the 80s, and they were showing. One channel shows the old commercials from the 70s and 80s.
Oh yeah, and
they were clever. They were funny, or they were, tear jerking, or they were clever. And now the commercials are stupid.
Yeah. I saw a meme today that said somebody just needs to take a car company, an appliance company, an electronics company, and they just need to like put out there the 1985 Ford truck. The washer and dryer that was yellow with just the agitator and 2 speeds. The refrigerator, if somebody would just redo that, they could make a killing. Because people would buy. I mean, I know why they do it is now is because it's planned obsolescence. They don't want your refrigerator to last 30 years.
Why your cell phone dies after 24 months, it starts dying.
But like, if one company just banded together to make all of these things.
Yeah, it'd be so much better.
I'm like, I will pay more money to have less buttons.
Yeah.
And I'm aware of the irony that people are watching us on the internet.
Well, we bought a new refrigerator, and it was a tough decision because I was afraid that it's not going to last that long. But
Yeah.
I need a new one.
I'm crossing my fingers and trying to keep mine alive. But
well, ours
Mine is-
was still fine.
oh, I don't replace it if it's not broken.
Oh no. Mine is
Well,
old.
unless, like-
needs to
Right.
be-
I mean, I have like moved and been like, okay, I'm not taking that with. Like, if you
Right.
move, you usually leave your refrigerator and this and that. Yeah. So when we moved in here, of all the appliances, the only thing that still works after the 9 years we've been here, knock on wood, is the stove and the refrigerator. The dishwasher, we're on the third dishwasher.
Oof.
Wow.
And like the second disposal, because I did finally convince my husband that maybe it's not the best idea to buy the very cheapest model. I
Mhm.
get it. If you buy the very most expensive model, you're not really necessarily getting that much more for your money, but buy the very, very cheapest one.
We need a new disposal.
There's a reason it's the cheapest one, So-
All of my
Yeah.
appliances are old. The stove is fine. It works fine. It, whatever. It's fine. It's not all fancy schmancy, but it's fine. But the
Right.
refrigerator, at this point, the whatever, I don't know what you call them, like the baffles or whatever, the seal things,
Yeah.
they do not work.
I have to make
So I
sure
have
mine's
to like duct tape
shut.
the door
Right.
shut,
Yeah.
That was our
it
old
used to
one.
go like
Food
and-
goes
yeah, no,
bad.
you gotta
Food
make
ugh,
sure it's shut. Yeah.
terrible.
And
Yeah.
then the TV started screwing up the other day. It started like you turn the TV on and it flashes on, off, on, off, on, off.
Uh-oh.
And we have a Roku. So if you hurry up and press like Netflix or something, it'll take you to the Roku homepage and you might be able to invert it. And I'm like, all right, eventually it's gonna.
Yeah.
So now I gotta. But that's lasted like 9 years. So it's like,
Yeah. No, my fancy crock pot my mother-in-law got me 7 years ago. Plugged it in the other day, nothing happened.
Oh
And
no.
it's one of those ninja ones.
yeah.
It's like the perfect crock pot because it's big and it has a temp on it. Like you can cook stuff like oven temp in it, as well as I was
Oh.
like, I was so mad because crap. So I unplugged it and I looked up in the manual online because God knows where the manual is actually. And I was able to do some kind of twisting thing with the numbers and got it to work again. So it's like, thank God, because I'd be very sad without my crock pot. I've replaced
have
my
the-
air fryer.
I have like
I've
the really
replaced
old
my
where you just
ice
go
machine.
low, high, and warm. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I have a small one that does that, but this one you can do low, high, buffet,
Yeah.
and then there's a cooking option,
Mm.
which I don't really use. I mean, you could use it to sear your meat before you slow
Oh.
cook it, but I
Okay.
usually do it on the stove anyway
Right.
because it's a heavier pan
Right.
to sear in. But I've replaced my air fryer once; it just died,
Yeah.
and then I replaced my ice maker. My
I had-
tabletop one.
Yeah, my ice maker in the
months-
fridge died, so I have a countertop ice maker. I'm hanging onto that fridge.
I have the countertop ice maker. I
I
love
have
it's
a
running
countertop
right
one
now.
too.
It's running
I'm on
right
my second one though.
I'm like
First one
pushing the
died.
door shut. I've got an ice maker on the thing. I'm like adjusting the temp. You can do it, buddy. You can do it.
I love my countertop one.
Hang
'Cause
on.
we go through so much ice here, 'cause especially in the summer.
Oh yeah.
And it's nice to, because used to be whoever got it first got the ice.
No,
And then
Okay.
you didn't have to wait till someone else, it refroze. So now,
Yeah.
in 30 minutes, you get a whole new basket of ice.
That's right.
So.
A couple months ago, I had to replace my Instant Pot, and I look back and I had bought it in like 2017, I think. So that's 8 years. That might be,
yeah.
That's pretty good.
And within a couple hours, it was ordered and on its way to me. I have to have my Instant Pot
Yeah, I love my Instant Pot.
and my little toaster oven there that I got for $2. I love that thing.
Yeah, my husband was big on the toaster oven. I do my toast in the air fryer because
Oh,
it's easier to get to in our kitchen.
Oh,
I just use the toaster oven mostly in the summer because I'm not
Yeah.
crazy about that oven. No.
That's why my crock pot's my favorite thing to go to. for
my
in the
toaster
summer.
died this year too. I had to buy a new toaster.
Yeah.
I have a toaster.
Well, Jason and the kids like to reheat things or do things in the toaster oven, and where it is, it's on the side of my freezer, so I'd have to walk around chairs to get to it. And to me, I'd read the air fryer's on the counter. It's closer,
Yeah.
so just toss stuff in there. Though the parchment inserts, the parchment paper
Burns.
liners for the air fryer are the best thing ever.
Yeah,
I
you
will
gotta watch
say-
them because they'll burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't preheat with them
We
in
are
there.
still using our Weber cheapy charcoal grill that we got when we got married 22 years ago.
Wow.
So,
I'm
hats off to
surprised it
Weber.
hasn't bottomed out because
Mm.
usually that's the first thing you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ours did. When we moved, we got a new one. I guess we're gonna have two because when my son goes to grad school in Reno, chances are he's gonna be in an apartment. It's not gonna be able to take his, so I'm sure we'll be storing it so we can.
He's also
Haven't
still using
stored.
the lawnmower that he got when we first got married. The death trap lawnmower, as I like to call it. You know how it's supposed to like. I looked out there yesterday. He was cutting the grass. I'm like, does he have a zip tie on that thing? At some point, he's got a zip tie on it, and then like you know how it's supposed to like when you let go, it's supposed to stop.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop.
That's
So
a
when he
cartoon
goes to-
waiting to happen.
When he goes to take the bag off to go empty the bag, the mower's just still sitting there in its spot running.
I don't miss mowing grass and doing the leaves. That's one chore that I absolutely hated. Is
Hmm.
we couldn't. We
Okay.
had to. My dad, you couldn't leave the leaves in the yard. You had to, pick them up. It's
Oh,
God
yeah.
forbid you have leaves in your yard.
No, we have a guy. $20, it's done.
Oh, nice.
Well, here we don't have any leaves, so well, we have
Nope.
some, but they're not the same. But, Tina, you're awful quiet. Are you
Y'all
tuning
are
us out?
speaking a different language. I have a stove and a refrigerator. I don't have no fancy ice maker. I don't have a dishwasher. I don't have no fucking air fryer.
We didn't use the word bodega. That's why she's confused.
Y'all are talking about these appliances, and I'm like, I don't even know what half of these things are. I
I
have
sent
I
her
have an
that
oven that I
voice.
dye yarn in, and that's about it. And it doesn't even have a window on it. It doesn't have I don't even know what temperature I dye my freaking yarn at because the numbers start at 250 and I dye it at around 200, I guess, maybe like 210. I don't know. Yeah, you guys are fancy, man.
You need to get out of that city.
Yeah.
Oh
I
man, like it's
Yeah.
I don't have a yard to rake
Well,
either.
she
So
likes
there's
it.
that.
And she don't have to take care of crap. So
Yeah.
trust me, there's something to not having a yard in space. Trust
I don't
me.
even have a microwave for the record. I literally
I don't
just
have
eat
microwave.
leftovers.
I have one. I don't use it much. It's good for melting butter and popping popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine
The
died. I was
important
like,
things.
nope, I don't need it.
I had to send her a voice memo the other day because I was like, wait, do y'all even have like gas stations on every corner like we do? I'm like, I don't understand life up there.
Are you-
It's so-
Gas stations, but just like you
No.
gotta. They're more common here in the outer boroughs, but like
Yeah, than in the city.
Yeah, because I was like,
I
what
don't
happens?
know.
Where do all the cabbies and the Ubers get their gas? Like, I've never seen like gas stations and pictures of the city.
No.
Like, where's the gas stations?
There are, yeah, but not like downtown much.
Right.
No.
And I'm just like sitting there thinking, I'm like, well, crap, where's the gas stations in downtown New Orleans?
Joe,
I'm like,
Joe
I
Bob,
don't know.
Joe Bob's never used a dishwasher either. In our old condo that we lived in, it didn't work, so I did everything by hand, all the dishes.
Mine doesn't. Mine
I
doesn't.
didn't have one until years, when we first got married either. So
Yeah.
I grew up not washing I was the dishwasher.
I
Well,
was because my mother preferred them washed before they went in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Which I will give my dad huge props because he built our little house. I mean, it was just a square, 1,000-square-foot house, but he made all the countertops because my mom's like 5'10", so he made all the countertops higher than normal.
Higher. Oh, I'm
Oh.
so jealous.
When we moved into my first house when we first got married, or the apartment before we got married, I was like, how do people wash dishes like this? I'm like hunched over, like
Hunched
hunchback in
over.
Notre Dame.
I'm getting a hump here because I have to.
I'm like, they're way down there. How do I wash the dishes?
Meanwhile, I need a stool for most things.
Relatable.
Yep. Or a tall child.
We have the ugliest sofa and love seat in the world. It's brown. Do you know why we bought that sofa and love seat?
Because it was comfortable.
Wouldn't show dirt.
because our feet touch the floor.
Oh,
We don't care what it looks like as long as the feet touch it. Come here. What are you getting into? No.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
man. See, and I have like kind of a like the sofa we bought not that long ago, which was our first sofa we bought like in forever because we've always just taken hand-me-downs. Okay, I'll take your sofa.
Yep.
And like
that's what
it's kind of like even me, if I sit all the way back in parts of it, even my feet don't touch the floor. I'm like, man, I'm picturing Tina like then the Gilda Radner thing. And, like,
Rosanna Dana.
no,
May
Edith
she rest
Dan.
in- I know,
Edith
but
How old are you, Tina?
I know, but may she rest in peace.
yeah.
Gilda Radner.
When you Joe, when you come visit, I'll just like push you in the I'll put you in the couch and you can just stick your
Li- Amy, literally, we have a little step stool under my seat at the dining table.
Oh no, my dining table's a high top too. We'll go out to eat when you come.
Well, here's the thing. I don't mind the high top tables, except for the fact the way the stools are. When you're short, the end of the stool catches on the back of your thigh.
They're
And then-
uncomfortable anyway. I don't
Yeah.
know why we got it.
That's what I'm sitting at right now.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
was
think
our
they're
dining room
comfortable.
table.
Because our feet don't reach the ground, and if they don't have a place on the bottom of the chair to put your feet are hanging there,
Oh
cutting
yeah,
off the circulation,
It has a
cutting off
thing
the
on the
circulation in your in the back
Yeah.
of your legs, so you can't feel
You
your
gotta
feet
swing
anymore.
your legs.
bottom. No, it has a rung at the bottom to put your feet on. so.
Mine has. That's what mine has.
Yeah.
Yeah, my food's on the way.
Joan, I don't know if you can come to my house anyway when you come down here because we have cats everywhere. Take you out.
Yeah.
We'll just
Yeah,
have
that
to go out.
I may have to meet you outside.
We'll go to Denise's.
Meet me outside.
Denise has no cats.
Is that like when Joe said she wouldn't go into Morgan's house?
I don't know if I want to go into Morgan's house.
No,
Well,
I mean,
she's
I
just
mean-
down to the spiders now, I think. I
I
don't
need
think she's
proof
got
that
any
all the
Just-
cages are closed. If I need some proof that all the cages are closed, and she's not going to go. Look, that's what that's David sees sparkle toes, and he's cute. No,
Sparkle
Mm-mm.
toes.
no, Morgan. No, he's not.
I'm glad.
Oh.
I'm happy for you that you.
I had a spider on my front door while I was walking out the door. There was a shriek. And it wasn't from the spider. And I escorted said spider outside. And they're outside on my porch. I have like my herbs and some tomato plants. And there's spiders there, and I leave them be because they're outside. They're
Doing
not.
their job. Yep.
They're leaving you be, you leave them be.
That's
Yeah.
right. But when you come in
my
now,
house.
uninvited, that's a different story.
Yeah,
We're gonna have words.
we have a
Poor-
lot of spiders out here. A lot.
I got
My
a lot.
poor son, where he's staying, it's further out in the country, and he's
Oh,
not.
boy.
I sent you a couple of guesses.
Oh, I can't see it. It's the neighboring state's city.
Oh,
Close enough. Oh, hello,
Okay.
dear. Hey.
Oh.
Okay, have fun.
We
The
cicadas.
yarn cave is fabulous. It's beautiful. Don't have number one of the yarn cave rules. Don't look at my yarn with judgment.
I didn't.
Judgment
Number
free
2,
zone.
say hi to John.
That's everything to your wife.
It is to my liking. The girls like it. Thank you very much.
We love it.
Tell me he has to say hi to John when he comes in.
My yarn cave rules say don't look at my yarn with judgment. Gentle squeezing allowed. Don't move the yarn. Don't ask me what it will be. It's pretty. That's enough. Yes, I'll make you something if you're nice, and music choice is mine only.
Yes.
So my son moved.
don't judge about how messy my room is.
That's
Yeah.
that's it. So my son's he's living in our friend's house, father's house. He passed away, and they didn't want to leave the house empty, so he's in it
House
temporarily,
sitting.
practicing big boy life. But it's in the country, and Mr. Suburban was not raised in the country like I was.
Mhm.
So he's like, Mom. Now, I will say that it's far more bugs than my liking. I would not be dealing with that. I'd be like, oh no, we're going to fumigate this place.
Mhm.
But there are
Um,
trees everywhere.
Mhm.
So it's not just that they're the big roaches, it's the palmetto bugs that are the
Oh, the
flying
flying
roaches.
ones. Yeah. Ugh.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's
No.
like,
We do have cicadas, but they're not usually a problem. And like a couple times we've had them where they've swarmed, but
he
usually we
sent,
don't have that problem.
he sent me a video of one, and I was like, dude, that thing should be paying rent. It is so big.
We had those in Miami, and one night, and we were staying on like in the 9th floor, okay, of a high rise in Miami Beach. And one night, my daughter, she lets out this blood curdling scream. I'm like, oh my God, somebody broke in, is killing my child. I run in there, and it's a palmetto bug on the wall. And of course, you know, they are
Yep.
dark brown or whatever,
Yep.
and the walls are white. So he was very, oh my God. No.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
That's
And
one
you can
thing I
keep
do
your
not
house
about
as
this out.
clean as you want. They're still gonna come in because they're looking
yeah. I
for
mean, you
water.
can't,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
or you open the door, or
Yeah.
you know.
right.
Oh man, so many years coming home at night when I was a kid at my dad's house, and it's like, turn the porch light off, I'm coming in.
Right.
And they turn the light off, and they would tell him to open the door so that you could run in, and hopefully one would not get in.
Yeah, we have the big ones here too. Not as often.
So he is having a crash course in adulting in the country.
You bought
Yeah.
him a pizza. How about me?
There's not a gas station right down the road. There's Dollar General. There's Dollar General right down the street.
Well, of
That's
course,
about
it's
it.
Dollar General.
Does the name of the city he lives in start with a P?
It's just past that one.
Okay.
That starts with a C.
Oh God, Debbie.
That's
Debbie
where-
said the first night she moved to Florida, she woke up with a large one calling across her chest. Ugh.
And you're still alive. Bless your heart.
I would not be.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
That's where
no,
my
it's,
mom was born, Amy.
huh?
That's where my mom was born.
That's where I was born. When Denise drove me home from the hospital.
I was thinking you were born in New Orleans for some reason.
Mm-mm.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm on.
None of us were born in New Orleans. In fact, I'm the only one that was born down here, I think. The
Yeah.
rest were, because he was in the air, their dad was in the Air Force, so they were born all over.
Yeah, I was born in Picayune.
That's where I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the time, that was the closest hospital to where. Yeah, so he's in country life, and he's learning that. It's interesting.
Oh, thank you, Deanna.
What?
She loves to listen and laugh while driving home from work.
Roll your eyes, probably. Too.
Unfortunately, you probably don't have drive-through daiquiri that you could stop at on your home from work.
Right.
You need
That
to
would
have
be
a-
really fun.
I can't believe that that's something that we don't have in Vegas, you know, because
Yeah.
you
Right.
would think, but no, we don't.
Can y'all walk down the street with alcohol?
In plastic containers
Okay.
because they had a problem with glass on the
Yeah, I
strip.
mean, we don't get glass either, but
Yeah. We can't drive through and get it, which is sad.
Yeah.
I enjoy going to the smoothie place. If it was an alcoholic smoothie place, it would be even better.
That's basically an alcoholic.
Oh yeah.
What cracks me up with the New Orleans rules, you know, as long as you don't put the straw in the drink.
Amy and I talk about
yeah.
this all the time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
no one
That's
ever
problem.
pops it open and drinks it without the
No.
straw. That would be wrong.
See, we don't have drive-through things here, but the place we go to, the local place, I get a picture of, because they're super cheap, a picture of like Long Island or Long
Uh-huh.
Beach. And if I can't finish it, or if we have to leave or whatever, I'll get it in I say a sippy cup. That's what I call it. Give me a sippy cup. But you can't put the straw in it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But we can do that at regular restaurants too. If you get an alcoholic drink, you can take it to go. You just can't put a straw on it.
Right. No straw.
So.
Because Lord forbid you should lift that lid and start drinking it.
Nobody ever does that.
That cracks me. The people they catch drunk driving and they have it's sitting in there with the straw in it or the bottle open,
Yeah.
whatever, right there, and they're like, I didn't drink too much. I didn't have anything to drink, really. that open bottle of wine in your cup
Yeah.
holder there.
Yeah.
Your cup holder.
My favorite joke about New Orleans and the drinkers is that guy, and I don't know if it's true, but I believe it's true. That like during Prohibition, and I forgot who the guy was, but he was going all the towns to like see who was following Prohibition, and like how long it could take him to get a drink, and he timed it in all these big cities, Chicago.
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, I
Baltimore
know,
and
I know
stuff.
the way you're talking about.
So when he gets into New Orleans, it was like less than 1 minute because he gets in the
20
cab.
seconds.
The guy's like, "You want a drink?"
It's like 20 seconds.
Where I'm
Hey.
from,
Hey, people making their own with suicide
Yeah,
probation. So many people died from their homemade
I know.
booze.
There are so many videos on YouTube on how to make your own booze. It's alarming. I'm surprised more people aren't dying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's like,
I don't
here,
know.
you get a bottle of grape juice, and then you get this packet of yeast, and then you put it together, and you leave the cap off a little bit, and bada bing, bada boom, you've got freaking jailhouse wine. And it's like, what could possibly go wrong with this? I don't know.
you know, Prohibition in New Orleans must have been horrible.
I don't know if they've really had it.
I think it was publicly
Man.
Yeah.
thing, but once you got in behind the closed doors of the
Oh yeah,
places,
well,
it
there were
was a totally different
speakeasies
thing.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had those here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speakeasies and
I'm going to church
Mhm.
every night.
yeah.
That was one of the laws that was never going to work out well.
Yeah.
Restarted, Amy.
What? Oh. Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome.
It really goes fast. It's not like it takes long. So.
Oh yeah. The only thing is that my
It's
Hello,
my head is the same as 3 rows of the body.
Yeah, I think that's the better way to do it. My original one was 2 rows.
Yeah, and then you had the half double crochets,
Yeah.
and it needs to be full double crochet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I like your way better.
Thank you.
Write that down for me, please.
I sent you a
But you love our community. We're so
Thanks
collaborative
for
with each
fixing my
other.
pattern.
I like half double crochets.
I do too. They
I
go
do
fast.
too, but he looks more proportional the way she did it. Although there are some fat body cats, not directed at Groucho at all.
Are you
Hey,
body shaming cats, Amy?
I am
Groucho
Did you
Clearly-
not see Loki's stomach? No, I am not body shaming.
Groucho clearly has no body issues. He,
No, she does not.
and she likes to pose.
Self-esteem. Yes.
Yeah, no
Groucho-
self-esteem issues.
Groucho does not have the gut that Loki does. That boy, when he does this thing where they sit and like kind of sit a little bit and lick, I'm like, dude, it's like rolls.
Loaf.
He's a thicky thickums.
He's thick.
The one dog groomer girl with the dogs that I watched, she's done some cats too. And this one cat was like a 30 pounds. It was a massive cat called Biggie Smalls.
That's awesome.
That's a great name for it.
That's a
And the
great
cat,
name.
well, that's what the shelter called it. And the poor cat was so big he couldn't groom, so he had to go to the groomer. And it was just like this round loaf.
He was
But it was-
chunky.
I guess there's a shelter that specializes in oversized cats that helps them
Oh.
with their weight issues.
Was he
and-
the one that got stuck in the because there was a fat cat recently trying to
Oh,
escape
yeah.
the shelter and he got stuck in like a shoe rack or something.
I don't think it was that one, but it wouldn't surprise
And
me.
he was like an orange cat, and like you know the little wide, little shoe rack things you put on, and there's just a space. He got stuck between the space, so like his arms were like this, and his gut was hanging out.
Well, that's what she's like. She's like, no, I have to watch you because you can't jump off the table. It would not be good.
You can break a leg.
She's like, I don't think you'll bounce. But she's so funny because she makes a lot of the times the voiceovers are like at the National Geographic episode or different
Yeah,
things, and
yeah.
they're just so funny. And she does a lot of charity work. So all the grooms she does is for free. Usually animals that really need it, because then she sells her products and her videos and stuff. But some of the cats crack me up because some of them actually like water and they're not afraid.
Yeah.
And others, she'll be like, nope, you can't jump out of the tub. Let's not do that. Because she's only like 4'11" or 5 foot tall. So she's like, if one of these cats jumps high, I can't get him down because I can't reach him.
I feel that.
And we've come full circle.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and it's,
Like this orange cat.
become,
I do like that. It's a good color.
I had to order him the 2-piece deal thing for mine. So
And it's not like I feed him like overly. I just, it is, you know, we put out what we put out, but
in a while. Oh, you guys.
I think it's more that he doesn't move enough, like his mommy. I too am a sedentary cat.
Well, I've been
too.
told quite a bit that Pirate's chunky.
No, he's not. He's a little chunky.
He's a little round. That's all right.
Pirate needs a friend, so he'll want to go places.
Yes. He has a training buddy. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys. He tried to get himself a friend.
Uh-oh.
Tried to kidnap another dog.
He
What kind of
dug,
friend?
he dug up a baby gopher.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
And my husband was thinking of raising it. I was like, have you lost your mind? You spend all of your time trying to kill them. No, we're not
You know
raising
the thing, he could start his own YouTube channel, Life with Gopher.
Like a Caddyshack thing
it's
going
like
on.
Bill
over
Murray
there.
and Caddyshack. Yes.
it.
Oh, that's a movie I need to watch. I haven't watched that in a long time.
Well,
Be Pirate Caddyshack 3 or something like that.
right.
So, you know, he wanted a friend, so he went and dug one up.
But is it a friend, Joan, when he tries to eat them?
Well, yeah, I mean, there was a little grazing on the forehead. And when my husband started to name the thing,
No, you don't name them.
No,
Never.
no.
Never.
Yeah, but can you put him back in the wild once he's been around humans, though?
I don't know, but he named him Digger. And I was like,
Not her circus, not her gopher. She don't know.
no. I was like, put him back in a hole and see if his mama can find him.
Oh gosh.
In a hole.
And then in 6 months, you're going to have to set a trap for him.
Oh,
Mhm.
So
No, not Digger.
That's it.
that's my buddy Digger.
You can make him little clothes. It'd be so cute.
okay,
As he claws your face off while you get
yes.
rabies or whatever.
You have forced me to show you pictures.
Oh yes.
Wait.
Oh, there they gross.
No,
Oh, wait, let me make you big.
Yes.
All right. Oh my
You could raise him from the baby bean, and then he would be nice to you.
goodness. It's like a little.
no.
It's a gopher pocket, like a pita pocket, Tina. Gopher pocket.
Did you see a little gopher on a leash walking?
How big do they get?
They get about the size of a small cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have those here. We have moles, which those are
Ugh,
nasty.
moles
And I
are
will
gross.
kill you
Yeah.
with no shame.
Like
Well,
So-
my husband spends so much time trying to get rid of gophers. There was no way in hell I was going to take one in.
her husband is Bill Murray. I can just
But
see.
maybe
Yes.
if you took one in, the rest of them would leave you alone because you were a safe household, so that they
Well,
would go elsewhere.
he we've had so much trouble with gophers. I mean, we have spent big money getting rid of gophers. Big money.
You bought the clay and you made a gopher and dropped it in the hole. With the
No, my husband has bought professional type traps.
Debbie says you could have made him like Puxatawny Phil.
Yeah. there you go.
So I take it they tear up your yards like moles do?
Oh my God, there's so many
Yeah.
holes And
They do.
we'll be going outside to go do something, and they'll pop their little heads up. It's like, you better get back in that hole.
Oh, that would freak me out.
Yes. I'm just convinced that one of these days my whole house is just going to sink. One
That
time,
must be why we don't have them, because they can't dig that far; they drown.
right. One time, my husband found like their city hall. There were so many. It was bad. It was bad.
Amy, you just have nutria. You have the giant rat. So
So do they leave because the moles leave like that trail of the disturbed grass, or do you just not know where they are? The gophers.
Well,
they pop up out the hole.
here's the problem. The problem is that Pirate can hear them under there.
Yeah.
And
So
he
so
goes
does
digging
Lucy.
for them. So we got one digging up with the gophers, and then we have him digging down. So our yard, my husband has a lot of trouble keeping our yard looking
Oh
up.
my gosh! But they don't leave like a telltale sign of where they've been.
No, they just
The moles leave that trail of where they were,
Mhm.
so you can follow their trail back to the mound. And like one time we stuck like the hose down and and we flooded them out. But they're like small. They're not.
yeah, we used to
And
get
Lucy-
chipmunks when I lived in New
And Lucy
Jersey.
got it. Lucy took care of it for me. She killed it for me.
We had the
Well-
chipmunks and squirrels.
my grand dog actually caught one and shook the fool out of it. And then my son made her put it down, and the gopher was like, ooh. So it's yeah, we have our own little comedy routine over here.
I didn't realize they went that far down
Oh,
in the ground.
You could have filmed a sitcom with Digger and
I
Pirate.
know.
The Adventures
Could be a
of Digger
whole-
and Pirate.
Could be
Yeah.
a whole new like side quest of Pirate and the Gopher and
You
your
can make
husband.
money off it.
It'd be a children's book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pirate and the
there you
Gopher
go.
friend.
Anymore.
Pirate and Digger adventures. Adventures of Pirate and Digger.
Yeah, you could do a whole book series. You could make little crochet clothes for them both to match.
Tina, you gonna draw it with Digger and Pirate?
I'll illustrate it. Yeah.
Debbie
Where's
Lemjarn gets moose at her front door.
Where's Carol?
Whoa,
We could get
that's
her
cool.
to write the books.
Yeah, Carol could write.
But we need Joan to have the adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have never, ever, ever, ever seen a moose. That would be cool. I've seen deer, but that's it. That would be cool.
We used to get in our backyard in New Jersey, we would have deer, raccoons, squirrels, chipmunks, birds, all at the same time. Because the deer were so used to being fed, because in the area we lived in,
Mhm.
a pack of deer or herd of deer, whatever you call them, would run around like it was a 15-mile area, and people would feed them. So they'd stay in the
Yeah.
area. And they'd just be in our backyard. We'd walk out there, didn't even phase them. The raccoons were in the tree. The mama raccoon, in the morning, she'd be hanging over the limb because she'd been out all night getting food for her babies. And then she'd take her babies down the tree once they were old enough, and then we wouldn't see her again until the next year.
We don't. I mean, we do have deer here, but they're like
Yeah.
in the country where all the rednecks go hunt them. But I was surprised when we went to Texas how many deer there were. I didn't know they had that many. Mostly we have possums. Lucy caught a possum one time accidentally because
Accidentally.
There was no accident.
well, she got very fortunate in her circumstances of which she could catch the possum because she does not bark. So if she barks, you need to pay attention. Something's wrong. So she's in the backyard and we just hear her going to town. I'm like, what the heck is wrong? So my husband goes out there and he comes back in and he's like, I need a shovel. I'm like, why do you need a shovel? And apparently a possum, and it was a big old possum, had crawled across the top of the fence, but then fell between the slats and got stuck. His leg got stuck. So then he's like dangling on, and I'm talking, this thing was huge. And he's dangling on the fence, trying to get away, but he's stuck. And Lucy is like, trying to get him. And I don't even remember how it ended and how he got him because I was like, I'm not going out there. You need to deal with it.
Well,
My husband disposed of the possum when he was done. That's all I know.
We had a bat in our house once because someone had left the garage door open
Oh, God.
when I lived in
That's the
North
one they
Carolina,
haven't brought in. They have
and
not
it
brought
flew
bat
in the house. And my mom saw it flying in the hallway, so she screamed, got my dad up. They shut all our bedroom doors so it wouldn't fly in the bedrooms. My dad ended up getting it with his tennis racket and then took it out to be disposed of. But that was exciting.
We do
Sure.
have bats because one night, not that long ago, I opened the front door and I heard them all fly away from the front. I was like, "Oh crap!" I was so
And then-
scared to piss out of me.
Then we had one that was that had gotten in. It was in my parents' window. It was hanging on the inside of the screen, and my mom got up and saw it, slammed the window shut. My dad had to go outside on the ladder because, of course, it was the tall part of the house, the second story part, so he could take the screen off from the outside to get the bat off. Yes. Like,
well, surprisingly, living in Southern California, we have had quite a few. Shoot, I can't think. What were you guys just talking about? The
Bats?
possums.
Oh, the possums.
we've had quite a few possums. I mean, I told my husband, I was like, I lived in Southern Louisiana for 32 years. Never had a possum in my house. Move out here, I have a possum in my house. But I think our dog was bringing them in. He's like,
Oh.
"Come on, you can sleep over here."
We had a bird in our house once, and our
I've
pit
had
bull at
lots
the
of birds
time
in my
was
house.
chasing it around the room. The bird can barely fly. The pit bull's jumping from furniture, trying to get.
I have lost track of the birds, the snakes, the mice, the rats, the
Yeah.
bunnies. The bunnies. Oh my God, the bunnies. Because
Yeah.
we have woods on not that far, and I'm like, I don't. At least 3 times I'm come home. There's a dead bunny in my house. I'm like, what in
Because they're bringing in gifts,
fatal
Amy.
attraction is happening?
Well, they said it's because animals think that humans can't feed themselves, so that's why they bring them
Well,
dead
it
animals.
didn't look very appealing with his head pulled off, and then we never found the head. So it did not look very appealing. I'm hoping the head was outside. So
Well, you probably would have found it by now.
I'd have found it by now, yeah. But we do de-love it every year. I would have think I'd have found it in the cleaning, but but it's the cats. It's not the dog doing that. It is the cats.
You know what I didn't know, and you guys are going to laugh at me because I am as old as I am, and I didn't know this. But I always thought that squirrels lived in the trees, right?
Don't they?
No, the
Where
ones
do they
out here
live?
live in the ground.
Yeah, there's ground squirrels and there's tree squirrels.
I don't think ours live in the ground.
Ours in New Jersey lived in the trees, but there's also ground squirrels.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean,
Squirrels,
I've never
squirrels are
seen
weird.
any. I've never seen any nests or indication that they live in the ground. And like I said, how if they dig too far, they're going to drown. So
True.
I don't think they live in the ground here. But I could be wrong.
Well, we were wondering why we were getting so many possums in our house besides our dog bringing them in. But my husband said, well, think about it. We've got a pool, so they've got
Mhm.
water. And then we have an orange tree, so they got food.
Yep.
So they kind of liked our house.
They're
One-
distinct types. Ground squirrels live in burrows, while tree squirrels reside in trees. Ground squirrels are larger than tree squirrels and have shorter, less bushy tails.
Oh,
They
then we
eat
definitely have
seeds,
then we
roots,
definitely
and
have
insects,
trees.
while tree squirrels eat nuts, seeds, and fruits.
Yeah. Well, you definitely have tree squirrels because they have big old huge tails.
Yeah, that's what we had in New Jersey.
Yeah.
The ones
Ours-
I've seen out here, not in the desert, but in other parts where the woods are and stuff, are the ground ones.
Well, Pirate likes to go bark at his little squirrel friend. We have 2 baby ones this year. So
We have black squirrels here.
Oh, it could be Digger and Pirate and their pet and their friend the squirrel.
a different and then a different friend, like the possum next time. It's like a new guest friend every.
okay, I guess I'm gonna have to find a gopher to crochet.
That's the whole series of
And put
books
a
right there.
squeaker in-
Just saying.
You know,
Put a squeaker in it and let Pirate have that.
well, that's too bad Joe's not here because there are lots of animals that she.
Yeah, Joe has all the animal
across.
stories.
Animals will kill you.
Yeah, there's the time she and one of her girls are walking by the iguana in the tree, just hanging out.
That was wild. Yeah.
And I think between the wallabies and the roos and all of those animals and the drop bears.
Yeah, but then they have all their pets and stuff that they have.
They have spiders that are like this fucking big.
Yes.
And the snakes. They've had the bad snakes too.
Uh-huh.
So that's
She's
why
like, yeah, there was a scorpion under my pillow. I'm like, I'm sorry, what now?
they wear heavy boots year round when they go out in the fields and stuff. Because
like, what do you mean there was a scorpion under your pillow before you went to bed? What are you talking about?
No big deal, just a scorpion under your pillow, whatever,
we have them here, not very often, but we do see them. We also get the little tiny lizards, and we get actual roadrunners here.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
Talking to my friends.
Amy, this is the first crochet I've done in 2 weeks.
Right, I didn't need to eat any.
Oh, that's right. Your shoulders hurt. Wait, I'm sorry.
I had a crochet injury.
I'm sorry. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself for Neil. It's not worth it.
No. I was going to crochet again this week, but I'm taking it easy because I don't want my shoulder to start hurting again.
I wonder why crochet hurts rather than knit.
Actually, it's funny because when I crochet like I'm holding it up with like a fork, it hurts. When I hold it like a knife, it doesn't hurt as bad.
Huh.
So I need to be holding it like a knife. But I mean, I think
do you knit continental or English?
I knit continental. I used to knit English, and then I discovered continental. And since I crocheted so long,
I can't knit English because of crocheting.
I wonder if you just don't move your arms as much. Because like when I knit, I don't move my arms as much because I'm just moving my fingers.
Yeah.
Amy, I love this. I may have to send it to you. It's so cute.
So, what's everybody going to work on next? Since the knit-alongs are finishing up.
Oh, Jesus.
I guess I'll make something orange.
I still have to do that thing for that test knit for Neil.
You'll get to it when you get to it.
Well, I got one done. I just need to do the other one.
I'm great at volunteering for test knits and then terrible at doing
I'm going to work on Anne's blanket. I'm not going to get a whole blanket done by the time she releases it.
I made the coffin. That's all I agreed to was one coffin.
I will make a couple strips and attach them.
Which, by the way, you're all welcome that I found the math error.
Thank you. I haven't looked at the pattern yet.
I'm like doing it and I'm like, okay, I'm really, really bad at math. But I'm like, if we have this and then we're increasing this, I don't have that number she said I should have at the end here. I'm like, where did she increase? And she's like, oh, I forgot to change it so that you repeat the increase row. I'm like, okay. Maybe it would have been if I'd have read all the instructions before, but some of us are just dumb and we just go straight to the rows.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I promise I'm not going to be the only person that does this. So you might want to clarify this.
I'm so proud of myself. I saw one of those 98% of people fail to solve this math problem. And I did it and I had the right answer. And I was so proud of myself because I don't do math. And I'm like, I remembered that parentheses were first and then multiplication.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that I hate about those is they never tell you what the right answer is. You know, because so many people would go, oh, this is the answer. And it's like, is it though?
You got to watch till the end of the video.
It's Pedmas. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
I have a, when we were talking about the animals, I did think about this because we just saw this on the news the other day. There was a bear out here that broke into a house, had himself a glorious good time, and walked out with a bag of chips in his hands.
Yeah, there's a few in New Jersey I've seen where they've used the swimming pools and brought the baby bears to use the swimming pools.
Oh, Tennessee. When we went to Tennessee, I was like, they were giving us all these instructions. I'm like, we've only ever gone to the beach for this trip. Like, what are you talking about? The bears can open your car. I'm like, what are we talking about here?
Yep.
And I never saw one flipping bear the whole time.
Whenever we go to Yosemite, we've gone several times. we have to be so careful about making sure everything is put away, and because they got really good sniffers.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I was always locking the cabin really good. I never saw a bear, but I did see a pot-bellied pig and a dog go on my porch. Apparently they belong to the neighbor. I saw lots of spiders. I was like, whoa, this is entirely too much nature for me. Thank you.
Well, one year when we took our kids to Boy Scout camp, apparently there was a bear that really enjoyed when the scouts were there, and he would go through the dumpster.
Well, yeah.
So they
He
just had to make sure they kept us away from the dumpster. I'm like,
Oh my
I have no problem keeping away from the dumpster. I
Yeah.
do not want to meet a bear in real life. Thank you very much.
So I guess I'm going to make something orange. I'm gonna go this week to Hobby Lobby to get the rest to finish the flowers in the bouquet so I can get that out.
It's that week.
Huh?
It's yarn week at Hobby
Is
Lobby.
it?
That's
Is
why I
it?
waited till this week because I knew I needed
Huh?
2 more purples. Thankfully her shower. I thought her shower was like August 30th, but they pushed it to like September 13th. I'm like, yes.
Nice.
That gave me some time.
Yeah, they really need to plan these things around people making stuff.
Right?
And then
I always
I
used
don't
to hate,
think I have
oh,
any
can you
other
make me a baby
deadlines.
blanket for somebody that showers in a week?
Nope.
You know, sure. No,
it'll be one big granny square.
pretty much. Yeah.
I don't think I have any other deadlines unless I'm forgetting one.
Mm-mm. There were a couple I wanted to do, and I'm just like, you know what? No, I just can't.
Yeah.
I would like to finish my Golden Girl socks before the end of my own make along.
Yeah, it's your own make along that you never finish stuff for, usually.
That's usually us. Yeah.
We don't even start them because we wait to see what happens when Joe and Shauna did. Like, nope.
What? Oh, Joe or
No, Joe and Shauna, we were going to do this vest knit along, and Teresa and I got
Oh,
our
yeah.
yarn, but we hadn't started it yet. But Joe and Shauna did, and it was really, the sizing was a mess. So Teresa and I never bothered to start it.
yeah.
Now I'm
That's
trying to
not bad.
find something to use that yarn for because I really like the colors I chose.
Yeah.
Have you seen the sweater that Wiseout knits? She's doing a make along.
Oh, her cowboy one?
Cowboy
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was a sweater knitter, I might would. knit
Yeah,
that.
I'm not a sweater knitter.
Because I don't have a need for no sweaters.
I'm making a crochet granny cardigans dress thing sort of for my friend's daughter, but she's easy to make for because she's a size 0, so I don't mind making clothes for her.
Well, the last sweater I attempted to make it could have been a Volkswagen cozy.
Oh,
Giant. So,
Alyssa and I were talking about that granny cardigan today because she's making one. And I,
we
Oh,
missed
the
her.
hexagon one?
it depends on what's that?
The hexagon one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's made like 4 of them.
Yeah.
It depends on the colors you choose,
Yes.
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
because some of them are just, you know.
Yeah.
I just want one for around the house in the wintertime because it's cold, and, you know. But I
Right.
don't want one with the giant sleeves because, hello,
Yes.
I cook, I do stuff. I
Yes.
don't need
Yeah.
to set my sleeve on fire.
Right. See, that's the problem with the hexagon is it does make that big balloon sleeve.
But there are some that do
There are
tighter
different
sleeves.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
I'm tempted to make because Brianna K I do like her stuff. You know, they do the big square and then
Right.
you seam that and make your sleeves, you
Yeah.
know. And then
Yeah.
of course I have my handy dandy pattern that I thought was so smart. Now I'll probably never make it again. But
But
It
it
is
looks
done.
so good, though.
it is done. And I will take pictures for it. But she also does one where it's just the granny stripes.
yes.
You know, instead of and that's totally like depending on what colors you pick can be
Mhm.
awesome or
Yeah, or
Yeah.
hideous.
Well, I think that's with every crochet garment. I
Yeah.
think
I
with
think-
the color choices really make a difference.
fingering weight definitely makes a difference too.
Yeah.
You know, like I made the Mardi Gras hexagon cardigan for my neighbor, but that's just for her to throw on to go to the parades. And
Right,
she's tiny and cute, so it looks cute on her, the puffy, thing. But
Now, Expression Fiber Arts had one recently. it's cropped, but I think you can probably make it longer. And it has tighter sleeves, but it's in sport weight, so it's not as bulky.
Yeah.
I don't have that much sport weight in my stash.
When I was
Right.
crocheting garments, I was not using wool, and it was very difficult to find decent yarn in lighter weights
Yeah,
Yeah.
and decent colors.
in decent colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I started knitting and discovered merino wool and other wool and DSL and everything else. And now,
The people who crochet in merino and silk and the
Yeah.
stuff that we knit in, the stuff's gorgeous.
Yeah,
So I
it
think
is.
crochet gets a bad rap.
no, it is. It's just you have to account for the fact it takes more yarn.
Right.
Well, and therefore it's
That
more-
is the thing. Because like if I'm gonna make a garment, for me, I'm gonna do it in crochet. Well, that's a whole lot of hand-dyed yarn, which I have plenty of, I admit. But does it all go together?
right. That's the thing,
Yeah. And then when you start doing scrappy crochet,
Yeah.
then it gets
Yeah.
I do love a scrappy project though.
I do, but usually
yeah.
a blanket though.
Yeah.
I would like to recommend Amy's coaster because you can make this thing so fast. This
You
is
can
the
make a whole-
body. The
whole
body's
cat.
done. So there.
And
So
you don't
then-
have to make his face if you don't want to.
I'm not going to.
Because Joan
See,
said he's
my-
turning his back on you like any cat
My
would.
cat has his
Like
back
they do.
because my cat has attitude.
Like
Debbie
they
Loves
do.
Yarn has lots of fingering to sell if anyone's interested.
Who?
Wait, what?
Debbie Loves Yarn has lots of fingering to sell if anyone's interested.
Why is she selling all her yarn?
I don't know. Debbie, why are you selling all your yarn? Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh, speaking of fingering weight yarn, I said a while back I wanted to do a
Yarn.
shirt that said, because sometimes you just need a really good fingering, and then it would be the name of my shop on the back. But then I was thinking to myself, nobody's going to buy it. And then I thought to myself, I bet you somebody would buy it if I said, hey, listen, if you buy this shirt and you wear it to a fiber arts festival, I will give you a $50 gift card.
Ooh, now that's tempting.
Oh, she said she can't use fingering. She's in love with DK. I think it's
Oh.
Well, you could always use 2 strands at a
I was
time.
about
And
to say,
model it.
nobody's
No.
telling
Yeah.
that you can use two strands.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of fingering because I was doing socks when I first started knitting. So
I
I'm
did
trying to
have
use
way
it up
more
in other
fingering.
things.
I had way more fingering when I was younger.
Most,
We all did.
No, I like it
We
thicker.
all, yeah.
most of my yarn.
Danielle's not here for this conversation.
Damn it, Neil. Why is it always about sex with you? Jeez.
Pervert.
Now he's calling out the people calling out other people again for, their fear.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
start-
that's stupid.
This is what really drives me nuts about that. Okay, first of all, what exactly do they think they're being excluded from? Like nobody said you can't do this, you can't go here, you can't. Second of all, you don't feel safe because there's a bunch of white people? Why are you afraid of white people? What do you think is going to happen? Also, it's a fucking virtual event. You're not going
Right.
to be like in the middle of a crowd of white
Right.
people.
Right.
Yeah, unless you have domestic violence in your house, then you are
Right.
safe at a virtual event.
Right.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, with freaking that one comment from Adela just drove me freaking nuts. She was like, inclusivity was fun while it lasted. Bitch, what are
When
you
have
even
you ever
talking
been
about?
inclusive?
Like,
I'm sorry,
you
isn't this
had
the person who
every
said, who
deal.
told white people not to message her because she wasn't going to respond
Right.
to white
Yeah.
customers'
Inclusive
questions? I
ever.
mean, how inclusive is that?
Yeah, you have had every freaking collaboration. You collabed with Lion Brand for crying out loud. And you want to bitch about things not being inclusive for you? Are you
Oh.
kidding? You have a deal going on right now with a bag maker, a leather bag maker. You are making boku bucks. You have 2 freaking houses and you want to claim that you're oppressed? Suck my non-existent wee wee.
Help me, I'm oppressed. I'm oppressed.
Now put that on a t-shirt, Tina.
I just
Yeah, I just can't it be
how
like,
could you say
hey,
that?
we got these creators together because we like their vibe. There's no other ulterior reason why we chose these creators, but we just thought they were a good combination of creators who would work together.
Yeah.
And
how do we know-
anybody's free to watch them.
How do we know that other creators weren't asked and they just either didn't respond because either they didn't agree with whoever else was on? I don't know a lot about all the
Or,
people. The only people I think I recognized was
scheduling
maybe
or yeah,
like
anything.
Chandy was probably the only person that I recognized. Let's just forget she's married to a black man. We'll just segue past that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know a lot of the people that are on this panel because I never know who anybody is. I depend on you people to tell me who they are.
I
But
know
how
a
do we-
couple of them.
How do we know
Yeah,
that like
I've
other
heard it
people
too.
weren't
There's a
asked?
couple of,
And they
Yeah,
just
how do
said,
you know they
"No, I
said
don't want
no?
to."
maybe some people
No,
are
you're
asked
not
and they
diverse
wanted,
enough. No, you're
maybe
not woke
some-
enough.
maybe some people wanted a lot more money.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Did these people get paid? Are they not paid? Like,
Tina, this one's for you.
A sparkle with a non for DK weight. Oh, you're making a love note too. Tara just finished a love
Yeah.
note. Awesome. Yeah, I'm dyeing up the pink mist tonight, as a matter of fact.
Ooh,
I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be beautiful.
yeah, that's a good pattern. You can adapt it for other things too.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just
I'm
wondering-
I'm over the
Why can't we just? It cracks me up now. The people on Reddit, like, oh, can't people just, knit
Yeah.
because it's good for their mental
Can't
health?
we just
Really,
enjoy
where were
knitting?
you during 2020 where you weren't
Yeah.
allowed to knit for your mental health?
Nope.
Right.
You know what? No,
You can
we
only knit
can't
to be
because you
performative.
made a man almost kill himself. So no, we cannot just knit. You
Yeah.
messed it up.
Like, why does everything have to be performative? Why does everyone have to declare their political views, their religious views, whatever, just to, like, can't you just like somebody's knitting? Can't you just like somebody's yarn anymore? It's like,
And have these
Oh,
people
yeah.
not considered that maybe
I put a
people don't
lemon.
want to
I
work
put
with
a
them?
lemon up because I guess we're just putting fruit behind us now.
Oh,
no. I thought it was going to be vegetables.
I don't know. Somebody
I
said
thought they were going to do
whoever-
vegetables. Oh, I know what you're
who's
talking
getting
about.
it. Somebody had a
I have
watermelon
a
or
dried
whatever.
up lemon. Here, let's put the dried up.
So I
lemon.
put a lemon somewhere over there. I don't know if you can see it, but
Does a fake one count?
yeah,
Sure.
Okay, hang on.
I wouldn't put pineapple though, because that's a
not
little
upside
sketchy.
down. Don't put your
You mean
pineapple
the
upside down.
symbol from hospitality that was etched into all the buildings in New England when they were built back in
Yeah.
the 15 and 1600s? Let's just ignore that. That's
the thing is, though, it's like, do these people not consider that maybe people don't want to work with them anymore because all they do is bitch and moan about being oppressed and excluded and shit?
Mhm.
Like, have you
They're
considered that
miserable.
maybe for a
Yeah.
second?
maybe they want fun people.
Stop being antagonistic.
Or
Yeah.
agnostic?
Or
I just still see on Reddit all the holier than thou people. Well, I would never overconsume, and all these people who have too much yarn. I don't believe in that. Come on, you've got a stash. Seriously.
Every
You know,
now
or-
and then I do see like people being like, look, hey, some of us can't afford to buy whatever. So every now and then somebody speaks
know.
some common sense on
They
press,
try,
right?
but it's like they always have to. Everything has to be a thing. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
not a thing. Sometimes it just
Right.
is.
Right.
did you see they were going after a girl who is a yarn dyer and she's only charging $15 a skein? Sorry, Tina.
Yeah,
Wait,
they were mad
They're
about
going
that.
after her, and I'm like, why
Because
do you
she's undermining other dyers, and despite
Well,
the
she
fact
doesn't
she's
wanna
new
make a
and she
profit.
knows
only
she's new.
afford?
Look,
You know.
if somebody dyes a good yarn that I like, I will pay more for it.
Well,
But
exactly.
if he dyes a good yarn that's $15, why not?
Right.
But that keeps other dyers from having a living wage, evidently.
But maybe
But if
she's
not
doing
stopping
like
it's so
Jones
inclusive,
saying. You
If
know?
you're so
Okay.
inclusive, then you don't want poorer people, to
to
be
buy
able to do
yarn.
your.
Oh,
But
good
you don't
lord!
want to buy an acrylic, which is cheaper.
Oh
Right,
wow! Danielle said Pacific Knit Co. Does the doodle packs. Shamed herself for joining that panel because she didn't check that diversity.
Wow. She
So
shamed
just quit
herself?
then.
What?
Wait,
because she did-
read it. I
said
can't read it. Read
Pacific Knit Co., who does the doodle stuff, shamed herself for joining the panel because she didn't check the diversity. So just quit then.
Flogging
Just don't make a
herself.
public statement. Well, I'm sorry because a lot of these people who like to criticize these things were perfectly fine to sign up for that crazy festival at Rhinebeck, where the certain creators were paying double for the booths than other creators. And they knew that when that happened.
Right.
And it was based on skin tone. And so I have no,
Yeah. No.
sympathy or respect for them because you chose to be at that festival. And yeah,
I
it sucked and you
feel-
lost merchandise and it was a terrible thing, but you chose to do that.
Shaming herself is pretty wild to me.
And I'm gonna
Well,
go
yeah,
ahead and
so
say
she has to
something
do her mea culpa.
that'll just piss off people, but I don't really care. Probably not anybody watching our show. But it was kind of funny that popped up today because I just finished reading a fabulous book called Red Clay by a fabulous, I assume, black author. I don't know what color he is. I'm assuming he's black because he said it was his history. So okay, he's probably black. But it was about actual oppressed people who actually lived through slavery times and their family, and it started in like 1800s and ended up in like 1940 something. So actual bad things that happened to people because of the color of their skin. Phenomenal.
Yeah, I
book.
just looked. I don't follow her because she's wacky.
Phenomenal book.
Yeah,
But
she said, I guess
that's actual oppression.
yeah. Well, let's not confuse, facts with feelings, Amy.
Hey, just
I guess she made a whole Instagram post about not checking DEI and inclusivity when she added that to her page this year about being important to her or something. Oh, give me
Or
a break.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't care if Stephen B's employees got killed,
right.
or you drive Nathan to,
Uh-huh.
medical intervention. But hey,
Yeah, and here's the thing too, and they're like, "Oh, we should start our own events. We should
then
do
do
our."
it.
And it's like, okay, we'll go
Do
do
it.
that. But just remember that when you did Radical Threads, how did that work out for you?
Yeah,
Y'all were so busy virtue signaling and being performative and shit that you
Yeah.
screwed it up. You can't run a business on virtue signaling. I'm sorry,
No.
that's not the way this works.
No.
Not anymore.
You
Well,
can't go to a bank to get a loan for a business and they don't ask you, well, how do you feel about this business? What are your feelings about what your son,
What are your vibes today? What's the vibe check over here?
right.
Yeah.
We need to do a vibe check before we check your credit. So.
Do you feel safe? Do I feel safe? Hold on. I have to figure out if I feel safe enough to give you this loan.
I don't know. I'm not feeling safe, and you guys are all there on the screen, and maybe I'm feeling threatened right about.
Yeah, this is a virtual thing and it's a little scary. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, Joe's not here. We'll be okay.
Neil's not here either.
I love you, Joe.
She
Love
knows.
you, Neil.
I try to maintain your snark in your absence.
That's right. But yeah, the whole virtue signaling blows my mind, and then they all pile in on Reddit like, "Oh yeah, I'm like this too. I believe this too." That's so wrong. It's like, really? If you spent less time
It's
complaining
middle
about other people and more time knitting, you'd probably be happier.
They're in middle school. That's where their mentality is, middle school.
Some of it is, and then I watch those PopCam videos and no, there are a lot of them are in toddler land.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's like my kids
I
did
left
that.
middle school alone. I'm
Joe
done with
loves you
middle
too,
school.
Amy.
Huh? Oh, I
Joe
love you,
loves you too. Yeah, Joe, I wish you could be there to yell at him for being stupid.
Oh, I would
You know
pay
what?
money for that.
Let's make a panel that's like purposely unsafe. We just yell at each other the whole time.
That'd be fun.
Why aren't you reading it right, you idiot?
Why
Ew, are you looking at acrylic?
Do you know what white means? Do you know how unsafe that makes people feel when you knit with white yarn? Because
It's
other
trashy,
things
first
are
of
white.
all.
White yarn is trash. Pick another
Trashy.
color.
Say it to my face, bitches.
Why are you marling with white? That's just trashy and squeaky.
I want to know how long before Gigi wants her payment for the Orange album.
Stupid weirdo moron.
From the person that I cannot talk about because Teresa doesn't like it.
This is a free
That's
zone.
just true.
here.
Well, yeah, it's just been a conversation that's going on that Teresa's been frustrated with. So,
Mhm.
No, it's not. No, no, just don't. No.
well,
Some of us are salty about having our football infringed upon for years. Okay.
ain't that the truth?
Some of
Well,
us.
that was what I was
Again, with the
meaning.
middle school thing. Okay.
Yeah.
There's people who never left middle school, even though they're 35 years old. They've never left middle school. And they're infringing on my football watch.
Yeah, because God forbid you should actually have the cameras on the actual football game. And
It
not,
did get better last year. They
it did,
they pulled
Toned it
back,
down. Yeah.
toned it
Yeah.
down a little bit.
but the
I
year
will say
before,
I
Yeah,
was able
real
to
good in the Super Bowl.
I was able to educate my friend's daughter, the size 0, going shut up, Joe. Stupid
I had to
Eagles.
put out their joke because
Um,
she's got her team coming back for their season after winning. So we'll see what happens.
whatever.
Whatever.
Um,
It's a new
It's
season.
not working out so good for the Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers should have stayed in Brooklyn.
I sent,
Yeah.
Wow, that's a throwback.
What they should have.
I
California
sent my friend's daughter the other day. She's like, she loves music and stuff, and she's all like the black and the witchy, this and that. And I'm like, you know who was like an OG witchy woman, right? And she's like, what? I'm like, Stevie Nicks. And she's like, who's Stevie Nicks? And I'm like,
Who is Stevie Nicks? Oh my God!
Right?
Ouch.
okay, she's only 20. Okay.
Okay.
But
All right. Well,
she's
yeah,
only
but
20. But still, so I like sent her like some videos, and I'm like trying to explain. And then I was trying to explain who everybody Fleetwood Mac was. I'm like, this one was married to this one, and this was like, okay, they
yeah,
all
this
slept
one was
together,
sleeping
and
with
they
this
all
one.
had cocaine.
Yeah.
They all did cocaine and slept together.
Right.
Just wrap that up in a little ball right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I say, but you know how Taylor Swift like just all she does is write breakup songs. I'm like, Stevie Nicks wrote breakup songs and had made her ex play guitar on them
Exactly.
on stage with her. Of course, he
Yeah.
did the same thing to her, but still.
Yeah, but you know, you can
And now
feel the
now
tension
they're doing an album and a tour together. What is happening?
because they're old.
Well, there's re-releasing the album, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'm saying, but
Yeah.
they're still.
they want
Yeah.
money.
I
I
said,
bet she won't be
bygones.
naked in this tour.
You got to
Yeah.
figure, you know, the deals they make now are way higher than the record deals and
Are they
and
actually going to
concert
go
money.
on tour though? Lindsay's getting
I
up
don't
there.
know. I heard they were, but I don't know.
I
Although
heard they
she's
were.
older than him.
I don't
but
pay enough attention to their.
I don't think they're really going to go on tour. She's going on tour, but I don't, because she was supposed to go on tour with Billy Joel, and then when he had to cancel all his tours, because she was supposed to come here with Billy Joel, and now that's not happening, and so
Maybe he's just going to show up on some of her different stuff.
maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
I like him more than I like her.
I do
Lindsey
too.
Buckingham's on my Lindsey Buckingham is on my hall pass list, so I'm just saying.
Okay.
You don't have a hall pass list?
Who, me?
Anybody else? No
I'm
one
too
else
old to
list?
have a hall pass list.
You never know. He's old too. He's older than you.
Yeah, true.
He's like,
Unfortunately, some of the people that were on my list have gotten really old.
Most of the ones that would have been on my list are dead.
I think
that is
I
an
have one.
unfortunate stage of life.
I think I have one.
Yeah, some of mine are dead too.
I only have a couple, but
Couple. I'd have to think about
There's
it.
like
but I
10 probably.
have one for sure.
I got a thing for guitar players, so you know.
Well,
I did
You know-
marry one.
I married one that made them,
I know.
Mhm.
but I knew I was in trouble with being too old when Michael Jackson died the day before my 50th birthday, and he was 50.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Yeah, I was like, people were like, "How you doing with being 50?" I was like, "I'd be a whole lot better if 50-year-olds would stop dropping dead."
Okay,
Right?
but that was a little self-inflicted,
Yeah, that was
decisions
natural
that
cause.
led to that. So you know.
Okay.
Hey,
Meeting on
Amy, I finished the body and the tail.
Yay!
Woohoo.
See how
that's
fast you can make a
adorable.
little kitty cat?
I know. I'm gonna get this thing done
Okay.
before we're done here.
Okay,
Probably.
Amy, you need to define what a hall pass list is.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry. A hall pass is your imaginary list in your head that you may or may not laminate, like Ross Geller. That should you run across these celebrities, and you may or may not have this agreement with your spouse, but that you may have fun with them should the opportunity arise.
Without getting in trouble for being
Without
late to
getting in
class.
trouble with your partner.
Oh,
So my list is John Mayer, Lindsey Buckingham. And I think that's it.
Okay, mine's John Mayer and Steve Perry.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it for him.
Oh, Steve Perry. Mm.
He is he's too short for me.
Amy, everybody's short for you.
Okay, yeah.
No, because I no, but
Oh, and Sam Elliott. I wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crackers. So
and Cal
Sam
Ripken.
Elliott.
Well, yeah.
he's still good looking.
He is. He's got charisma.
Mhm.
Yep.
Have y'all seen Sylvester Stallone lately?
No.
Holy crap.
Yeah, he's
like 1,000,000 years old, and he's
Oh, and Tom Hiddleston. I forgot about him.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you were not you forgot about
I
Tom.
let go of David Tennant years ago. He lost
Yeah,
his right to the hall
that-
pass.
he's
Yeah.
too weak now. No,
He's
you
no.
break him. Yeah.
I would break him literally. Yeah. No. No. Tom Hiddleston. Yeah.
Too much
She'd have to
soy.
she'd have to beat the woke out of him first.
He eats too much soy. Yeah.
I mean, he's like this big and woke as frick. So no. So
Yeah. The woke is strong with that one.
because I like the nerdy skinny ones. That's fine. I ain't got a problem with that. But he's
Yeah.
just stupid now. So
It
Yeah.
is. Which is a shame because
I know. So that is what a hall pass is. It's your imaginary list in your head
yeah.
that should you encounter these people in real life and the opportunity to present itself. And he's my favorite.
Me too.
Yeah, you'd quadruple bag that one. But I'm
He's
just
the
saying,
official
it would be fun.
mascot for the Knit Night podcast.
He is.
Sure.
And if anyone knows him, can you ask him to write us a theme song?
If anybody knows John Mayer, you need to let me and Therese know. Screw the theme song.
Therese did say Steve Perry. Yeah,
I
Sean
just-
Connery, he was a good
Yep.
one.
Oh,
Young
yeah,
Chuck.
yeah.
Mine was young Clint Eastwood and young Paul Newman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Young for sure.
Yeah. And then
Well, like I said, Cal Ripken, because I met him. I sat on his lap, and we were
Wait,
both
what?
very,
Who?
very young.
Cal Ripken.
Ripken Jr.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put him as my little doohickey at some point. Yeah. His birthday's coming up. When is it? The 24th? No, not for a week.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, all right. We probably ought to finish up.
Yeah.
Wait, Joe has to finish the cat.
John Mayer is out. He had sexual relationship with that Swift woman.
With what?
I don't know. Did
That
though.
Swift woman. So did Hiddleston, but we forgive him.
There's a lot of people who have. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
There's a lot of people who have.
Lot of
Both Hiddles and John have hit that, but that's why I said you quadruple bag it. You gotta do what you gotta do. So
Who is it? Who is it that they were with?
They both dated Taylor
The
Swift.
person
The orange girl.
talk about.
The orange showgirl.
Okay.
But to be fair, John Mayer dated a lot of people. So
A lot of people.
a lot of people.
And there's a reason why a lot of people dated him. From what
But
I've
you know
heard.
what? We will give him credit because guess what? Did he ever get married and have a
Nope,
bunch of
because he
divorces?
said he will get married one time and that's it.
That's it. He did not
And
pop out a bunch of illegitimate children that we know
Nope.
of. He did
And he-
not get married.
He said
10,000
one time,
times.
and if it doesn't work, she can take all his stuff and that's okay. She
Yep.
said it.
So I will give him props for that. That he.
Well,
I
I'm
wish
glad
he
he didn't
would.
marry that woman because I
No.
think that would be a nightmare for both their careers. Because,
I wish he'd find somebody because,
of course, you want him to be
I
happy.
have a theory, Therese, that he already found somebody and he's hidden her from us so that nobody will look at his life and he can just enjoy his little life in
Oh, it's
Montana.
the Aaron Rodgers theory. Okay.
That's my theory.
Yeah.
Because he got married over the winter
Yeah.
and won't say who it is.
So he
Like,
could be
okay.
he could have a woman in Montana with their dogs and live
Right,
in a perfectly
right.
happy life. We
That's
don't know.
fine.
So.
Yeah, but he needs to have babies.
I'm sorry. If I was married to somebody and he didn't want to admit that he was married to me, red
Well,
flag.
no, I think it's a
Maybe
privacy
she
thing to
doesn't
keep
Like
them
a privacy thing, like
so that they don't have paparazzi
You know.
following them around
Right.
there all the time.
Right.
right.
Like,
You know,
look
like
at
it was a long time before Keanu went public with his girlfriend.
Right.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the fact that she's his age and not 30 years younger.
Right. Or 40 or 50.
Like
And
there
had her
are
own
few-
career.
There are a few
Yeah,
celebs
it-
who try to do that with
my
their kids. They
co-host.
try to keep their kids like out of everything.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hard,
Well,
once
there's
they find
also
out.
who's the guy that was James Bond, and then his wife is like she's a little bigger.
Pierce
so-
Brosnan.
Oh, Pierce Brosnan and
Yes,
Julie
And
Sister.
they
they're
are
always like ripping her to
adorable.
shreds, and it's like she's a beautiful woman and she's the mother
She's
of his kid. Shut
beautiful.
the fuck up.
She was like, yeah, well, she's on Ozempic now, so she's lost a lot of weight.
Oh,
But they are
I'm-
adorable. And if you
I'm
look
sorry.
at the pictures with them, he is like clearly
Yeah.
still in love with her.
He-
Like,
yes.
And the other couple that I find adorable right now is Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. Because
Oh
if
my
you watch
God,
their
yes.
interviews,
Are they
they are
officially
so
a couple?
cute. Yes,
Yes.
they
Oh,
are.
okay.
I'm
But
having trouble
But they're
getting
so cute
over that.
together. And
Yeah.
That's good for
Yes.
him because that sucked after his wife died.
it did. That was so freaky when she died.
I
name
know.
Richardson, something Richardson.
Natasha
Natasha
Richardson.
Natasha.
Richardson.
Richardson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gina. What's her name? Sister. But
Huh?
What?
yeah,
Who's sister? Who's
I can't
sister?
remember. Who's her sister? She's an actress.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of it now, but
can't
yeah,
think of
I know
it.
who you're talking
I don't know.
Redcliffe. One of the Redcliffs, I think, are her sister.
Oh, I don't know.
But I'm glad
But
because he and
anyway,
Pamela
that's what the whole
Anderson have done
test
the remake of Lethal Gun, and they
I
just seem
did hear it
adorable.
was cute. I did hear it was funny, so
Oh.
I might we might.
Okay, yeah, Jolie Richardson, the actress, was her sister, and they were Vanessa Redgrave's daughters.
Yes,
Right,
that's
right.
right. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah. And she died of a ski accident, huh?
Yeah, she hit
Yeah.
her head.
Her and Sonny Bono.
Mm-hmm.
the mayor of Palm Springs.
That's
Yeah.
right. Also known as Dorothy's Hall Pass because she had a dream about it.
That's right.
Oh,
Came full circle there, didn't I?
imagine.
Picture this.
I will say the most
Palm
beautiful part of
Springs.
Reddit, the most sweet little part of Reddit is the Golden Girls thread. I'm telling you, it is adorable to watch. There's like people who are like 22 and they're like they're watching Golden Girls for the first time. It is the most adorable thing to see
Aw.
because they're like they don't know who any of these guest stars are. They don't know. They don't get a lot of the jokes, so they'll post
Right.
and be like, I don't understand. And like there was one that there's an episode where Rose has like a heart attack on their fake high school reunion, and one of the posters was like, well, where was Miles? And now the common sense answer is they didn't want to pay the actor to be in the episode. But in the Golden Girls world, I was like, well, sweetie, once upon a time, we weren't constantly connected because he was on a business trip because they said that in the episode.
Right.
And I'm like, so if he's on a business trip, that means he's however many states away. And all the girls could have done was call him by phone, leave a message at the hotel. Till he
Right.
gets back to the hotel, hope he hears it, finds it. Then he has to catch a plane. Then he has to fly back to
Right.
Yeah,
there's
the
not
before-
this instantaneous connection in the 80s,
Before-
you know?
Yeah, which makes it, when you look back, it's so much more relaxing because there's
I
not
know.
that stress of.
But it's
constant
really
television.
it's really cute to watch these younger people like
Yeah.
watch
Can you
it
imagine
and-
Sophia with a cell phone?
You imagine Sophia being able to look stuff up on the internet?
Oh,
Oh.
she would be. She would be.
Oh,
She'd
That
hang
is
up on
some of
everybody.
the
It's
funniest
true. I
stuff.
saw it on the internet.
Some of the
It's not
funniest
a
stuff I
scam.
see, they'll do things like, okay, what would Blanche's internet history be? And it's like everybody puts like different things. It's freaking hilarious. I
I'm
will
gonna have
say
to check that out.
that is the best little corner of Reddit. I'm just
I like the one where she's singing in the bar and all the
yeah.
guys, and then Dorothy comes and actually
Yeah.
she walks in and they're like, Blanche, just like Norm from Cheers.
Yeah. But Sonny Bono was on Golden Girls. Burt Reynolds was on Golden Girls. And like these 20-year-olds are like, oh, he's cute. And we're like, give us
Man.
Burt Reynolds.
I love Burt Reynolds.
I did too.
I liked him too, and I saw way more than I wanted to.
Yeah, you've seen the spread, yeah.
I did.
That was fun when you're 10.
Yeah. Well, at least it was just a modeled picture. It wasn't people engaging in activity.
Well, yeah, but still, it was everything but his hand over it. That's a lot for a 10-year-old to see.
All right.
Did you make his ears yet, Joe? Did
But
you make his ears?
I'm working on his head.
You You don't actually have to finish it on here if everybody's ready to
No.
wrap up.
No.
Oh no, I'm finishing it now. Just
You
so I
could-
can say you could make this in less than 3 hours.
Yeah, well, we're not going to
Probably
be on
less
the
if we didn't interrupt
No.
you.
Yeah, because I'm dying in here.
Get
It's
off
hot
this
in here,
chair. Yeah.
and it's like 150 degrees in this room. So I need to go, and I'm wearing wool because Tina was
That
here,
was
so I
on
had to
you,
show
boo.
off her. I know, but Tina was here, and I wanted to show off her pretty colorway because it's
And
such
it
a
looks
pretty
so
blue.
good on you.
Thank you. It's such a
beautiful.
pretty blue.
Okay.
So
Thank you,
Bye.
friends.
buy Tina's yarn. She's got a whole bunch of new ones in the shop,
There's some
and
pretty ones.
there's some really pretty.
What's the
ones.
discount code?
This month is so fetch,
So fetch.
You know,
That
it's one-
is so
like
pretty.
from Mean Girls. I really like
Yep.
the nail polish yarn.
Yes.
I do too. Oh, that's so pretty. Every yarn, she comes up with these gorgeous
know.
colorways. I'm like, damn it, Tina, I can't get them all. It's not like Pokemon. It's not. I can't catch them all.
When I get my code, I'm like, okay, I'm only gonna use my code once this month because you're only supposed to use it once. And I'm like, okay. So then I gotta wait. And then I'm like, would you stop releasing stuff so I can decide what I'm gonna do?
I know. It's like I got the Faded Beauty yarn, and then she did the second one. I'm like, ooh, that one's
Indian
really
corn.
pretty. The Indian corn. I'm like, that would look so pretty with the other one. Now I got to figure out what
What are you doing?
Well,
Sorry.
he's looking for. His gopher friend.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's like, where'd all my friends go?
He's probably saying it's time for bed. That's what mine usually are doing about this time.
No,
They're
he
telling you it's time for bed.
he is going up and down the hall like a maniac right now.
Got the zoomies.
Yumi's
All right. Thanks everybody for coming, and thanks for coming, Joan and Amy and Tina. We appreciate it. And
Please keep making me baby stuff.
Yep.
So we can make so much that we cover up John.
no, you'll have to
I'll
pile
move
it
him.
somewhere else. Treats will kill you if you cover up John.
Don't cover up.
Also, I think you're
I'll
supposed
put
to
my-
send that stuff somewhere. You're not supposed to just pile it up. Just saying.
I know. But I'm now that we've changed how we do things, it tends to pile up because we send it out way less. So now it's like I send a whole bunch of it out at once and then just a few sporadic packages. So then when I send it all out, then I'm like, oh crap, I don't have anything and I need everybody to make more.
For the babies.
For the babies.
Is there any specific requirements yarn wise that you're looking for? Just as
Preferably
a reminder to
washable.
people. Okay.
Just preferably washable.
So
And mostly blankets because hats I can kind of crank out.
Okay.
I can handle hats,
Yeah.
So mostly blankets. I can only make so many blankets at one time.
Right. Okay.
all right. Thanks everybody. See you later.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Tina.